This is SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is the Super Tejano Friday Show with your host, DJ Fluffy.
All right, how's everybody doing? This is your boy DJ Fluffy coming to you live from Skylab Studios here on SCP Radio on the Super Tejano Friday Show. And once again, like I said, when I do my shows, I do them big, and we got 4 bands in here in the studio, and we just got done with our top 8 countdown with Mr. Johnny Lasso. 27 years in the industry. Mr. Johnny Lasso was the program director at Kakukuga back in the day. So if you know those days, so Mr. Johnny Lasso just did a good job. Finished doing the co-host with Ms. Mia all the way from Austin. So we got Ms. Mia in the studio. We got the Goods in the studio. We got Bobby Ray Castillo in the studio. And we're supposed to have one more, Miss Sandy G, but an event came up and she had to take care of the business. You know, we understand, business is business, so we got to take care of that, okay? But with that being said, like I said, we're going to start the show with some music, some new music from Cindy Ramos here. And after that, we're gonna start our show with the first band it's the Goods. It's called the Goods, and they're in the studio already. They're getting relaxed, they're drinking some beers, margaritas, and tequila shots already. They're getting started, early, And we do have a taco guy outside. He's making tacos for the guests here, and the studio's getting packed already. But once again, before I get started with the show and playing some music, we have to thank our sponsors. Without our sponsors, we will not be doing this right here. So we want to thank our sponsors, Mr. George Gonzalez, Parties for You, and Cazadores Tequila in the house. Been with us since day one for any kind of event, cook-offs, house parties, whatever. She got tables, chairs, bar setups, restrooms. She got everything. Give her a call. Let all our sponsors know that SCP Radio sent you out there, and they will give you a good deal. Now, if you notice what I was saying on my sponsors, there's a little story to it. All right? We provide the entertainment, and as we're doing here right now. Okay? Mr. George provides the margaritas and the Cazadores Tequila. And Miss Alberta, if you get in trouble, she'll take you out of jail. You call 713 best bet, and she will get you out of jail. Instead of SCP Radio sent you or DJ Fluffy, and she'll get you out right away. So you see, we got the whole package here. Oh, and also we got an attorney. That's right. When an attorney's coming in, Gonzalez Law Firm, if I'm mistaken, he'll be here in a few minutes. So hey, we got y'all covered. So drink up, have fun. We got you covered. And you can't forget Miss Alberta's number, 713 best bet. It's real easy. You can't forget it. Just tell her SCP sent you, and then she'll get you out quick. But as long as you got money, if you don't got money, you're gonna spend the night in jail. So, but with that being said, we're gonna get started with some music real quick. We're gonna let the guys get situated on the table here and get everything ready to go, and we'll come back in a few minutes and we'll start the first interview with the Goods. Here we go.
Contigo ¿qué haría sin tu amor? Tú sabes que te quiero tanto, no puedo seguir sin tu amor. Me dices que soy el amor de tu vida, que tus ojos no miran a nadie más. Yo soy el centro de tu mundo, el sol, la arena y el mar. Quiero morir a tu lado, solo el tiempo lo dirá. Cuando me haces la pregunta, solo quiero gritar. Sigo enamorada de tu amor, cada beso lleno de pasión. Tu sonrisa ilumina mi día, te amo sin condición. Mi corazón palpita tu canción, cada palabra llena de emoción. Y la respuesta de tu pregunta, sigo enamorada. Otra vez la pregunta decía, ¿qué haría sin tu amor? Tú sabes que te quiero tanto, no puedo seguir sin tu amor. Me dices que soy el amor de tu vida, que tus ojos no miran a nadie más. Yo soy el centro de tu mundo, el sol, la arena y el mar. Quiero morir a tu lado, solo el tiempo lo dirá. Cuando me haces la pregunta, solo quiero gritar. Sigo enamorada de tu amor, cada beso lleno de pasión. Tu sonrisa ilumina mi día, te amo sin condición. Mi corazón palpita tu canción, cada palabra llena de emoción. Y la respuesta de tu pregunta, sigo enamorada de tu amor, cada beso lleno de pasión. Tu sonrisa ilumina mi día, te amo sin condición. Mi corazón palpita tu canción, cada palabra llena de emoción. Y la respuesta de tu pregunta, sigo enamorada. Curiosidad empezó nuestro amor, por la tentación atrapada estoy. Nuestra relación ha sido un error. Fui tonta al pensar que solo fui yo, perdida y no encuentro salida. Por tus mentiras se han vuelto heridas en mi corazón. Y aquí estoy, decepción, esto que vive en mí, que mata mi corazón. Aquí estoy, sin tu amor, aprenderé a vivir con esta desilusión de amor. Por tus mentiras me has destrozado mi
cuando tú te fuiste, mi vida iba a acabar. Te juro que a veces pensaba que me iba a matar. Pero conforme pasó el tiempo, el corazón quiso luchar. Y yo pensé que mis heridas nunca iban a sanar. Cuando tú te fuiste me juraste que ibas a regresar. Y te esperé por tanto tiempo y me cansé de esperar. Y te busqué y nunca más te encontré. Te olvidé, pude lograr arrancar tu recuerdo. Quieres volver y ya no se va a poder. Te olvidé, aunque ahora digas que te equivocaste. Te olvidé, aunque me extrañes, me ames, me llores. Aunque tu mundo se te ha vuelto gris, yo ya te olvidé. Pensé que cuando tú te fuiste, mi vida iba a acabar. Te juro que a veces pensaba que me iba a matar. Pero conforme pasó el tiempo, el corazón quiso luchar. Y yo pensé que mis heridas nunca iban a sanar. Cuando tú te fuiste me juraste que ibas a regresar. Y te esperé por tanto tiempo y me cansé de esperar. Y te busqué y nunca más te encontré. Te olvidé, pude lograr arrancar tu recuerdo. Quieres volver y ya no se va a poder. Te olvidé, aunque ahora digas que te equivocaste. Te olvidé, aunque me extrañes, me ames, me llores. Aunque tu mundo se te ha vuelto gris, yo ya te olvidé. Yo ya te olvidé. Yo ya te olvidé.
Hasta que tuve la fuerza, hasta que tuve el valor de decirte que te quiero y entregarte mi amor. Todo empezó muy bien, es que una amiga
All right, this is your boy DJ Fluffy. We're coming back again live from SCP Radio here at the Skylab Studios, and we got everything ready. The group is ready to go. They're having a good time. They're already halfway drunk. That's what we wanted. We wanted to get them comfortable and relaxed, ready to go, man. They started off with like a little 2-ounce cups, and now they're like drinking one of those gulps, So I think they're ready. But ladies and gentlemen, before I get started, I found out that there's a birthday in the house. So the way we treat our guests here in the studio is we make them chug a whole bottle of tequila. So, Mr. Lalo, I need you to come up here, please. I'm not gonna make you chug the bottle. I'm just playing with you. But on behalf of SCP Radio, and you coming out here being your first time, we want to say welcome. And for your birthday, we're gonna give you a bottle of Casos Tequila. All right? So hopefully you can enjoy it, when you get home. And if you want to drink it now, you can drink it now. Remember, we got our bonds lady here. She'll take you out of jail, no problem, okay? So, and also, thank you. Happy birthday, sir. And also, people, like I said, we got food outside for the guests. The people that are cooking out there is H-Town Cookers. They're the ones that providing the food out there. I'm sorry, House Divided Cookers doing the thing. I'm thinking about H-Town. We got H-Town Cookers also in the house, So, but House Divided Cookers is the one that's doing the food out there. So if y'all want to, use them, I got some cards here. They do great barbecue, not just, tacos. They do a little bit of everything. Great guys, so, if y'all need business cards, we got business cards for them. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, once again, like I said, we have a great lineup for y'all tonight. And right now, here at the table, we got the ones that only the group called The Goods. Give them a round of applause.
Right.
Hello.
Say hello. Don't be embarrassed.
Hello. I
There
think
you
the
go.
margaritas kicked in already.
Oh, that was
we're
what it is
good.
already. She right now,
we
she.
are the goods. We're good.
Well, now I'm glad you said you're good. But who came up with the name Goods and why the Goods?
Uh-oh. We're going to go back to the history guy here.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm the original OG of this.
He's the
band.
OG.
Yeah,
You don't look that old to be the OG, man. But if
He's
you
the
want
OG, man.
if you want to call yourself OG, go for it, man. More power to you, man.
Well, actually, the name just originated because, we're a top 40 variety band, and we play pretty much anything and everything. And I wanted something that was going to stand out, And we tried to keep the name. We try to play as the name is of the band, The Goods. So I think it's, we're pretty good, right?
I like it. It sticks, right? The goods.
I mean, it sounds good. I mean, it's just there's always a reason when a band puts a name. There's always a reason behind the name, and the Goods. It's pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you're good on stage. I ain't gonna lie. I never seen y'all play. I never heard about it. I found out when I seen they say the Goods are coming to the studio. They get some information, and the first person I recognized was a good friend of mine from school. And I said, "Hey man, I know that guy." And I said, "Okay, it's gonna." I said, "It has to be good. If he's in there, it has to be good."
That's why he's here. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he is.
We got what? Galena Park in the house. Is that what
That's
it
right,
is?
Galena Park in the house. There you go.
GP.
Class of '94. But hey, who's gonna be the introduce the band? Give us your names and what y'all do, what y'all play.
I'm Felicia. I'm the vocalist, and then to my left I have Isaiah. He does background vocals and our keyboard player. So awesome. To my right I have Edward. He plays the drums. Excellent. And in front of me, Joel plays lead guitar. He does some background vocals here and there when he feels spontaneous.
A little bit.
And our
After a
bass
couple of
player
tequila
is,
shots.
yeah, after a couple of those. Our bass player is
He's lost.
yeah, he's
lost.
somewhere. But his name's Alfredo, and he's good too. He'll be here.
Oh, he's awesome.
That's
He'll be
Alfredo.
here.
He always gets lost. He was always lost anyway. So
Yes.
even when we were in band, he got lost. We were
That's
going
it.
one way, and he started going the different direction.
Exactly.
So I guess that's all right. But tell us a little bit. You right now you say y'all play a little bit of every music. And I seen your flyer. Y'all play 80s, 90s, R&B, jazz, Tejano. So tell us a little bit about the band and people that want to know information about the band, how y'all came about this. Y'all play a variety of music.
Yes, we do.
So how did that come about? Who was I'm pretty sure everybody has different influence on music.
Well, all of us are about the same age, right? So
Excuse
Felicia's
me?
a lot younger. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
I'm like, excuse
Well,
me.
hold on. I'm sorry.
Hang
Felicia
on.
was born like in 1990. She's so young, but
Well, actually, I got something to say about that, which is always funny to me. She always says I was born in the 80s.
which is
I don't
wrong.
Know, I don't know
I
if
was.
1989 counts or not.
89. I'm like,
I
what?
was born in the 80s. It was great.
But-
That 1 year was the best year of my life.
But you know what? We like top 40 music. We all grew up with as far as a few of us, we grew up with the 80s. As far as the Bon Jovi and the Journey, and we all love that stuff. And then of course we love the Bruno Mars and of course we love Selena and we love country. And Tejanos. The great thing about Tejanos is that like Freddie Fender and Flaco Jimenez, we all love everything, and that's what we are. We're a variety band, and we play rock, pop, Tejano, country, and that's what we do, and that's what we like to do, and most people respond to that very well, and we've been very successful so far, and that's what we like. We're having a good time with it, and we're just having a blast right now.
That's good. That's good. Now in this group here, there's always in a group. There's always the funny one, the one that plays jokes, the one that's always the grouchy, and the one that's like the sergeant in there.
Well, I know who the grouchy one
Who's
is.
the grouchy one?
He's the one that's not
He's
here
not
right
here.
now.
Alfredo? Oh my lord!
He's always grouchy.
He's not here, so we could talk all kinds of mess about
There
him
you
right
go.
now.
Yes. And you know what? He might be a little grouchy, sometimes a little, on the edge. But I tell you what, this guy right here, he's awesome.
He's the youngest
Yeah.
member of the
He's-
band.
He is, and he is awesome.
He's only 23 years old, but he's a monster on the bass.
He is.
So great.
Wow. Now who's the
Fredo, is that you?
Come on in. Come on in.
Fredo.
Don't worry.
But you know what? Alfredo's the youngest one, but Felicia, she's an amazing vocalist right here. She
Now-
could sing some Adele. She could sing some Selena.
Very versatile.
She's so versatile. She's an amazing singer, vocalist. And we're so lucky to have her. Edward, I think, found her.
Yes, actually, we had an audition and we brought her in, and we had maybe 3 other people that were going to come into audition for the band, and we kind of drew names to see who was going to come in, and her name came out first. And man, I tell you, we brought her in. She must have did 10 songs, and after that night, it was she was it. We didn't even contact the other people. She was it.
Wow.
It was done.
Now,
it was a
Felicia-
done deal.
So nice to meet.
Now, Felicia, how did you get involved with the with the music? Were any of your family members musicians, or you just picked it up?
Music's always been really strong in my family. My dad loves music. My sisters all sing. It's a big influence in our household. I've always known I love singing since I was 9. It was really something I always wanted to do. Big thanks to my mom and dad. I mean, they've paid for lessons all through high school. They really paid for my voice to be where it's
Thank
at.
you, Mom and Dad.
Thank you, Mom
Thank you.
and Dad. Yes, they are, and still are so supportive of what I want to do, and it's been so amazing to have them in my corner. And I mean, it's my dream, and my dad and my mom just continue to push for me to keep being able to do that, and I'm really lucky to have that.
And Joel, how do you get involved with how do you come about the music?
My dad was a musician. He was a Tejano keyboard player back in the 80s.
Okay.
And, so I grew up listening to Tejano. Through my dad, I wanted to play rock and roll. MTV in the 80s was so amazing, right? I mean, MTV was the bomb in the 80s. So I wanted to play, and somehow I ended up playing at the Tejano band, and which I love Tejano. I grew up in Brownsville. I'm from Brownsville, so I grew up, listening to Grupo Mas and stuff like that.
That's how that happened, huh?
That's how that happened, So, and then eventually in the 90s, I met Isaiah's. And then, in the 90s, we had a Tejano thing going on and stuff like that, which was really cool and stuff. And but that's how I got into the music business, through my father. And I picked up guitar and I picked up the bajo. So, I went from playing Ramon Ayala to Marvin Gaye to George Strait to Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, I'm a lover of music, and I love playing music. I mean, there's no way around it, So, but my influence came from my dad. That's where it all started.
All right, and Mr. Edward, what about you?
Well, actually, I started off playing when I was in middle school and in the marching band. I played, for 2 years. I played in the school band, and I was bugging my mom and dad to, please You know, I want a drum set. So that's how I've been playing since I was about maybe 13 years old. You know.
Wow.
And I got a lot of family in some music as well. Have an uncle. He played with Sangrehoven.
Sangrehoven? Yes.
And he's the lead singer. So they played in the back of our house. We had a little garage, and they used to play back there. So that was like a long time ago. I was running around and listening to that stuff like that, you know. And just through over the years, I just kind of stuck with it. You know, it's like that's my passion. You know, I love doing that. You know, and like now it's like my out. You know, like that's where I go to just to
chill out, relax,
that's
and
my
relieve
when,
your
when I'm
stress.
playing. That's my out. That's
There
my
you go.
totally out. There's nothing on my mind. There's just this.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's my passion. You know.
Good.
And so and actually I was blessed. I have 2 boys, and they're great musicians.
Wow,
They're
that's good.
Great musicians. And I actually want to send a shout out to my son,
Mm-hmm.
Edward J. He's an awesome guitarist, songwriter. And if y'all get a chance, look up Currents and Coastlines. He does great work there. So yeah,
Sure will.
I just been in music just pretty much my whole life.
Wow. And Isaiah, what about yourself?
Check 1, 2. Well, likewise, you know, music's always been a part of my life. I mean, I can remember back in the day, my parents dragging me to the quinceañeras, and we used to watch the orchestras play. You know, Richard Saldivar play the saxophone on stage with his dad. Watching Joel play with Dinastia, and then finally ending up and joining the band with them, and then they changed the name to Vision. But music has always been a part of my life. Just same with everybody else here. And then I was in the band, of course. I played trumpets, and from high school I went to college and I played trumpets.
Wait,
Yes.
you play with Fluffy though,
I
right?
played with DJ Fluffy, man. Fluffy was a saxophone. He's a mean saxophone player here. I don't know, but this guy can
So
blow.
we got some
man, blow the
backstories
sax.
up in here.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea you were a
Yes,
trumpet player.
trumpet player
You know what
for
happens in
4 years.
band camp?
Band camp.
I saw the movie.
One time,
Lord.
Right?
one time.
But yeah, man, and from high school went to college, learned the piano, and then you know, took on keyboards and joined Dinastia, played with Vision for, oh my gosh, 7 years.
Yeah.
And that ended, and then went into teaching, been a teacher for 11 years, and now turning a new page and starting a new episode. So, but yeah, music has always been there, from my parents to the people that I surround myself with. It's like Edward said, it's an outlet. It's therapeutic. It's not what I do. It's who I am. So
There you
Yep.
go. All right, well, we're going to take a little break right now, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about an incident that happened to one of our band members, and we're doing some special events, you know, for that, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But we want to send saludos to Mayra Hernandez, listening in from Aguascalientes. Oh, wow. You know, so saludos to Mayra Hernandez. You know, thanks for listening in. So we're gonna take a little commercial break, and then we'll come back in a few minutes, and we're gonna talk about the event that we got for the goods, and let them tell us the story of what happened and why we're doing this event. All right, there's your boy DJ Fluffy, SCP Radio here at the Skylab Studios.
Cuando me dejes de querer, no notarás mi sufrimiento.
Siento que todo ha terminado, lo de tú y yo, nada ha quedado, ya no me amas, lo sabes bien, veo en tus ojos que ya no me quieres. Y es por eso que hoy yo ya me voy, para siempre no volver. Me repito lo que tú me decías, que yo no soy una mujer tan fuerte y que sin ti viviré yo tan triste. Pero soy feliz, pero soy feliz, pero soy feliz.
All right, once again, this is your boy DJ Fluffy coming to you live from SCP Radio here at the Skylab Studios. Having a good time. Everybody having a good time? Make some noise! That's what we're talking about. Once again, like I said, we do have food outside. We want to thank House Divided Cookers for cooking the food out there for us. We also want to welcome, like I said, our sponsors in the studio. Mr. George Gonzalez, Party for You, Cazadores Tequila, Miss Alberto from Miss Alberto Best Bell Bet tongue twister. Alberta's Best Bet Belmont. There you go. And also, I want to recognize one of our newest members here at SCP Radio. 27 years in the business of the radio disc jockey. Back then with the Kakukuka, the one and only Mr. Johnny Lasso right here. He is part of our he is our newest member. He does his top 88 countdown every day. Every Friday from 8 to 9 o'clock, and like I said, he's actually one of the guys that got me into this business. Him and the Boogeyman, they both got me into. I follow them, and when we were in high school, he used to have a show on Fridays. What was it called? Spirit Week, Pride Week, or something like that. Yeah, but then you had also the Friday where you bring the high schools to your show. Yeah. So, so he would do that, so. Yes, Mr. Johnny Lasso in the house. All right. Well, we're going to get back with the goods, and they're not that good at tasting them, and then, I don't know, man.
They're okay.
Too salty, that kind of stuff,
We sound like the other cover bands out there.
They're muscle menos.
They're muscle menos, but we were talking about, we said we're going to come back and talk about it. Something that happened to one of the band members.
Right.
And I'm going to bring it up, what they're doing. They're having a fundraiser, and it's for the lead singer. Felicia, I'm sorry, couldn't remember the name, Felicia. She had her equipment stolen, okay? So people that know they're in the business, they know that equipment is not cheap. Microphones and monitors and all kinds, it's not cheap, man. It costs a lot of money, and some low life decided he wanted to take it. So it got stolen, so they're doing a fundraiser Friday, August the 4th, from 5 p.m. until 12 a.m. All right, the goods are going to be playing there. They're going to be having barbecue plate sale for $10. It's going to be brisket chicken with rice and beans. And it's going to be at the Stadium Sports Bar, 5031 Burke Road, Pasadena, Texas, 77504. If you want more information, contact Lalo, 832-330-9454. They'll give you more information. But I'm asking all of our listeners that listen to our station, even Johnny Lawson's listeners are here. We want to ask you to please come out and show support. Come out there and buy your barbecue plate. If you don't want to buy a barbecue plate, hey, just donate $10, donate 20, donate 30, whatever you want. But go out there and show support. These, like I said, these guys, I'm pretty sure they all have full-time jobs, and this is a hobby for them, a side thing they do. But to do this hobby, it's expensive.
Yes, it is.
I know it from experience. The stuff that we got here is not cheap. It costs a lot of money, especially if you got a good mic, good stuff. mics right now, they're averaging anywhere from $200-$300 a good mic. You know, so I mean, so some low life probably went out there and pawned it at a pawn shop and got maybe $20 for the whatever he took. You know, but we're gonna try to help her out and help her, you know, raise some money so they can get their equipment back that they need. So like I said, we're gonna post this on our webpage also at scpradio.com.
We appreciate
But it's gonna be Friday, August the 4th, 5 p.m. until 12 o'clock a.m. And the girls gonna be playing there. So if y'all want to come listen to some good music, come out there, hang out, and get you some barbecue plate, and just come out and show support. All
That's
right. Who's gonna be cooking the food? H-Town Cookers. H-Town Cookers will be cooking the food, and let me tell you what, that's some good food. If you haven't had it, I had it plenty of times before my surgery. Now I probably have to just get a little piece. You know, I won't be able to eat that much. You know, but you know, it's some good food. But if y'all want to elaborate a little bit more on it, let's, you know, we'll let who's gonna talk about it, Joel?
I will talk about it since
Okay.
it happened to our vocalist, but you know, it's a painful situation. You know, it hurts, like you said.
Yes.
It's very expensive. Everything is, and somebody, unfortunately, we had 2 gigs that day. We had a gig earlier on Saturday during the day and one at night. So what happened during the day, she didn't know it, but her car had gotten stolen. Well, she was at her first gig. She didn't need her equipment, but she was getting prepared for the night gig. So she had all the equipment in it: her monitor, her mic, her wireless, her vocal processor, cords, stands. You know everything. And by the time we finished our first gig, she went back and it was all gone. Her car was stolen and everything with it.
It was mainly Fisher Price stuff.
My favorite, yeah.
Nothing wrong with Fisher Price.
So, fortunately, I think a few days later they did find her car, but of course,
all the stuff was gone.
Everything was gone. And it's probably been pawned, like you said, probably
Yes.
for $50, probably $2,000-$3,000 worth of equipment for a few $100s, and unfortunately, it's painful. Yeah, it is. You know, so her dad, which is an amazing man. He's part of the cooking team, which is hosting this.
H-Town Smokers.
So we're going to be playing at the stadium that night. And so hopefully you guys can come out, support us there, buy some plates or hang out with us, drink a few beers with us. We're going to be there from noon till 2 in the morning, basically. You know, we're going to be there. If you're not buying a plate, you're dancing with us or drinking with us. So either way, hang out with us. We're going to be there all day, all night. August 4th at the stadium. That's on Genoa Red Bluff.
And Burke.
Yes.
It's a nice little little sports bar. You know, it's
definitely.
very nice, very comfortable out there. So it's gonna be a good thing. But guys, come out and show some support. You know, these are local musicians that are doing this. This is like I said, this is their stress reliever. They have a good time. They have fun doing it. They enjoy it. But once you sell the equipment, and I'm pretty sure she probably still can't get over it. She's, you know, there's some people that they get into it and they get like kind of a down, especially like you said, you got your own cordless mic, it's your thing, you're used to it, and a lot of artists they have their own stuff that they want to use on.
It hurts. So, it hurts so much. I mean, it's your stuff, you know, and it's like everybody else. I'm sure everybody's been victimized. I'm sure.
Okay. Are y'all gonna have any kind of raffles going on out there that night too, or is it just gonna be the barbecue plate?
I'm sure. Right now
there is some raffles.
There are some raffles that are being planned at the time.
Okay, so they added turkey legs and sausage on a stick that they also, besides the brisket chicken with rice and beans, they're gonna have turkey legs and sausage on a stick, and there will be some raffles. Yes. You know, and I'm pretty sure Mr. George would donate a basket also for Cazadores, and that we can raffle it out there. You know, so you know I can say that with surety that he would donate a basket. Yes. You know, and for sure, if we got nothing planned going on that night, we would try to make it out there ourselves and just enjoy the music and have a good time, you know, out there.
You know what? You know that bass player we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
He finally made it.
He finally made it.
You know that phenomenal bass player?
Well, we heard that he was 10 minutes away, and we found out that he was going in circles on the same thing. He couldn't see the cars parked outside, so he was just going in circles. He finally just.
So the guy finally made it. He's the youngest guy, but Alfredo, come on and get on the mic.
Say something to Mr. Alfredo. Say something, man. They've been talking bad about you. I'm telling you.
Whole time. Yep.
Well, I'm honored to be a part of this band. You know, ever since I joined it, they were a blessing to me. You know, and I was a blessing to them, and I've grown with them in music and all kinds of aspects, and it's a blessing to be a part of it. You know, and it's more than, you know, music. You know, they're friends, they're family. You know, and
right.
God bless them, and I thank God for the opportunity of being with them. You know, I met Felicia, Isaiah, and Joel, and Edward, and I mean, rocking my bass strings on the bass, you know, is the best thing I have done with this band, and I'm honored to play with them.
Wow, that's good, man. Now, how did you get? You got family members in music that made you get involved with music?
Yes,
how was
sir.
that?
I sure did. My uncles, they were started playing, and I started watching my uncle at 7 years old. You know, and I picked up the bass guitar, and then the guitar, then the piano, and one little thing and led to another. And I mean, I broke like 2 bass guitars. I got frustrated trying to learn, and you know, but hard work pays off. You know, and it's got me where I am now. And I always look back where I once started. And look where I am now with the goods, you know.
Wow, exactly. So you're one of those that when you get on stage and you get crazy, you break the bass guitar, right?
Well,
are you one? Are you?
Somebody messes up.
That one somebody messes up. Okay. So he's a crazy one then out of the group, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, he's very fun. He's the youngest member of the band, but he's probably the greatest guy in the band. He doesn't know it yet, but his potential.
We try not to tell
is
him.
One day he'll know.
It's freaking amazing. You know, he is so talented, and I don't have the words to describe how talented he is. And he's kind of quiet. He's a little shy, but when you hear him play, you'll know. You know, he's something special.
Now, the goods are also going to be at the Pasadena Cook-Off with H-Town Smokers. So if y'all want to come out there and see them. Let me tell you what, we have been with Miss Roberta for a while, and we've been at her tents. We DJed at her tents. Let me tell you what, it gets crunk in there, and we have a good time in that tent. Trust me. And Miss Roberta, when she does her VIP area, let me tell you what, she treats you right. And not just because she's our sponsor or anything like that, but Miss Roberta knows how to take care of people in the tent, and the food, all their team members, they're great. So we're also going to be out there at the tent. We're gonna be out there Saturday night with the H-Town Smokers. Along with the goods, we're gonna be playing together. You know, we'll be playing and the fight. That is right. We'll be having the fight also.
Let's not.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
I know.
We're Friday now.
I know.
Tuesday not want to be with SCP Radio Show.
Oh yeah, so they want to be with us. Oh, well, the only thing I'm gonna say is, y'all want to be with us. I guess y'all ain't gonna have no sound because I ain't bringing the sound out. I'm providing the sound, so I ain't bringing no sound out there if y'all want to be with us. You know.
That's why we got switched.
You know.
Well, we'll be out there Friday as well.
Man, this guy, Alfredo just came in. He was knocking like 5 doors down. He was knocking every door, you know. Then he smelled the tacos outside. Okay, I'm at the right place. You know, at the right place. You know.
I'm at Fluffy's place.
I'm at Fluffy's place. You know where we're at. But Felicia, why don't we give the audience that listen a little taste of what they're gonna hear on Friday, August the 4th, and at the cook-off. Give us a little taste.
That's what I'm.
Hey, the guys told me that you're great. You know, by yourself. You don't need music. Why don't you give us a little taste?
Oh, no, she needs music.
She needs music? She needs y'all? Yeah, well, hey, there y'all are. You know, start beating the whatever y'all want to do.
Give me a beer can. Start beat it.
You're going to turn it into an instrument?
What you want to hear, Fluffy?
Hey, anything she wants to sing. Anything. Audience, what do you want to hear? Audience, what do you want to listen to?
Come on, give me some heart.
Anybody in the audience, what do you want to listen to?
No heart. Okay, whatever you want. It's all
Johnny,
good.
what do you want to listen to, Johnny? Selena? All right, Johnny wants to hear Selena. He wants to do Selena.
Okay, there we go.
If you don't know that one, okay, do that one then.
Yo sé que tienes un nuevo amor, sin embargo te deseo lo mejor. Si en mí no encontraste felicidad, tal vez alguien más te la dará. Como la flor, con tanto amor, me diste tú, se marchitó, me marchó hoy. Yo sé perder, pero ay, cómo me duele.
All right, Felicia. Wow. So you got a little taste of what you're gonna hear Friday, August the 4th at the stadium for her, fundraiser. We're gonna call it her fundraiser to help her get her equipment back.
That's right.
And let me tell you what, you got an amazing voice. I mean,
I showed her good. So
you showed.
Thanks. Tell me everything I know.
And we're gonna talk about another event that H-Town Smokers got. They got a special event. Nick Guerra. If you're into comedy, it's gonna be Thursday, August the 10th at 8 p.m. They're gonna have it's gonna be hosted by Juan Villarreal, and then they're also bringing in let me see here. Case, he's gonna be out there, and this is gonna be at the Joint Comedy Showcase on 11460 Fuqua Suite 300 here in Houston. The number is 713-222-7717. So this is done by H-Town Smokers. So y'all come out there and show support. The tickets are $20 to get into this. So if you like comedy, which I'm pretty sure everybody here likes comedy, good, and everybody knows that Juan Villarreal is an amazing comedian. He's funny, he's crazy, and he goes off he starts cussing sometimes. But hey, people like that, And a matter of fact, I'm gonna give away. I got a pair of tickets that they gave me, and we're gonna give away some tickets. Let me see, we got what are we doing, Mr. Alberto? A pair or individual? A pair. All right, we're gonna do a pair, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of tickets for that event. So we're gonna give away 4 tickets to the caller that calls in. The first caller that calls in and tells me the name of the band that's being interviewed right now. We said the name several times already,
Oh, yeah.
Or if you can tell me one of the sponsors that I announced, during the intro, we're gonna give you a pair of tickets for the comedy show. So the number to call in is 832-910-7727. All right. So we're gonna give tickets away from that, and like I said, that's presented to you by H-Town Smokers. They're doing that event. And later on today, I also got some. I'm gonna be giving away some tickets for AJ Castillo at the Tumbleweeds for August the 12th. I got 3 pairs of tickets that I'm gonna be giving away for that event also. All right. So the first caller that calls in and tells me either the name of the band that's being interviewed right now, or one of my sponsors, will get a pair of tickets for the comedy show. Okay. So if y'all don't call in, we're still gonna have them here, and we're gonna give them out throughout, and we have till August. Where's the date? I lost the date. August the 10th. All right. So we're gonna have these here. All right. So the number to call in 832-910-7727, and we're gonna take another little commercial break. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna let the bands tell us how can you get a hold of them for any special events, any backyard party, bachelor parties, baby mama party, whatever you want to do. Hey, they'll come out and play with you. All right. They'll come out there and play some music. That's what they like doing. I know Isaiah loves that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go with something new. We're gonna go with something new with him. Monico Cortez, MC2. It's called El Rey, featuring his dad, Mr. Monico Sr. Here we go.
Sé que tendrás que llorar, llorar y llorar, llorar y llorar. Dirás que no me quisiste, pero vas a estar muy triste y así te vas a quedar. Con dinero y sin dinero, yo hago siempre lo que quiero y mi palabra es la ley. Que mi destino era rodar y rodar, rodar y rodar, rodar y rodar. Después me dijo un arriero que no hay que llegar primero, pero hay que saber llegar. Con dinero y sin dinero, yo hago siempre lo que quiero y mi palabra es la ley. No tengo trono ni reina, ni nadie que me comprenda, pero sigo siendo el rey. si es veneno, si te quieres enamorar. Así es María, tan caliente y fría, que si te la bebes de seguro te va a matar. Un, dos, tres, un pasito pa'lante María. Un, dos, tres, un pasito para atrás. Un, dos, tres, un pasito pa'lante María. Un, dos, tres, te tengo que besar. Ella es como un pecado mortal que te condena poco a poco. She's the one that always drives me wild. In her arms I'm trapped forever. Así es María, blanca como el día, pero si es veneno, si te quieres enamorar. Así es María, tan caliente y fría, que si te la bebes de seguro te va a matar. Un, dos, tres, un pasito pa'lante María. Un, dos, tres, un pasito para atrás. Un, dos, tres, un pasito pa'lante María. Un, dos, tres, te tengo que besar.
Ay María, me pones la sangre fría. Luego me bailas pegadito y eres fantasía. Me dices que me quieres, ya el otro día te enojas, pero yo te contento mientras te quito la ropa. Tú me provocas con esa boca. Siento que me derrito cuando tú me tocas. Sofocas, provocas, noche de copas. Veneno para un hombre si tú puedes
Así es María, blanca como el día, pero si es veneno, si te quieres enamorar. Así es María, tan caliente y fría, que si te la bebes de seguro te va a matar. Un, dos, tres, un pasito pa'lante María. Un, dos, tres, un pasito para atrás. Un, dos, tres, un pasito pa'lante María. Un, dos, tres, y te tengo que besar.
mano arriba, toda la gente con las manos arriba. Ay María, ay María.
All right, once again, this is your boy DJ Fluffy coming to you live from SCP Radio here at the Skylab Studios. And once again, we do have a full house here, so if you're having a good time, make some noise. There you go. All right, if you have not had some tacos yet, they're about to leave, but everything's cooked outside. They're going to leave tortillas. Let's give a big round of applause to House Divided Cookers for providing the food out there. Jesse and his wife Francis out there. So if you haven't had them, they're about to leave, but they're gonna leave the food out there, cooked, and so if you want to go out there with some tacos, you can make your own tacos now. Nobody's gonna make them for you, But I do got some business cards. If y'all want some business cards for the house for House Divided Cookers, like I said, we help them out. Get a card, give them a call. They do everything: Mexican food, Italian food, barbecue. They deliver everything. All right. So before we leave with the first group, like I said, make sure you go out and check them out. Y'all saw the flyer on the screen during the commercial break. Let me get it real quick. Sorry about that. Fundraiser. Don't forget the fundraiser. Come out, show support for them. Friday, August the 4th, 5 p.m. till midnight. The girls are gonna be playing there. They're gonna be serving barbecue. Then they told us right now they added turkey legs and sausage on a stick. All right, and there's gonna be raffles there going on. Cazadores baskets will donate a basket. Mr. Alberto's gonna have some baskets out there also.
Oh yeah.
And let me tell you what, the baskets Mr. Alberto makes, they're awesome, man. They're nice. I seen them. She takes pride in those baskets. And then don't forget about the comedy. If you like the comedy show, we're gonna have tickets here. We're throughout the whole show tonight. We're not done. We got two more bands to interview. Okay, and we got the big surprise for y'all. The youngest sensation from Austin, Texas, Mia, in the house with her new single "Boom Boom Boom," doing first place 3 weeks already in a row on the top 8 countdown, and she's back in the back doing waving her thing. So she's gonna come up in a few minutes. Hopefully she doesn't get sleepy on me and wants to go back to the room and go to sleep. But I think we got her hyped up on all these candies and everything. So of course we got her dad and her mom here also in the studio. So we're bringing up his. Okay, we're gonna keep you awake. Somebody give her some cotton candy, give her a bunch of sugar and some Sprite and. Oh no, Red Bull no. She said Red Bull. That was a Red Bull.
It's a Red Bull, some Takis. We're good. Huh?
But guys, let us know if somebody wants to get a hold of y'all for an event. How can they get a hold of y'all?
Yes, we do have a Facebook page, facebook.com/thegoodsrock. It's all one word. Go ahead and like our page. You can message us on there. We are open to book. We'll let you know our calendar, whatever dates we do have available. We talk about pricing and all that great stuff. We do have an Instagram as well. You can follow us on there at The Goods Rock. You can also direct message us on there. I do run that one, so you'll be talking to me.
Okay.
We do have a event tomorrow night in Katy. We're playing at the Wildcatter Saloon. We're playing there, I think, at 9. We start at 9?
Yes.
Yes.
Start at 9. We'll be out there. And next week, we do have the fundraiser on Friday, August 4th. We'll also be playing that night at the stadium, there where the fundraiser's at, 10 to about 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. And then we're playing at Capone's. Where is that? On Saturday night on Richmond?
It's on Richmond. So
It's a
not
nice
too
place.
far from Lakewood Church, in that area.
Nice pizza place. It's good.
Wow, man, y'all busy then. Y'all busy.
We're pretty busy.
Oh, we're busy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when they're gonna come play here at the studio for us and then have a little show for us?
When are
You
you
let me-
inviting us, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think the invite's already out there. Well, let us know when you're gonna do it and we'll set it up.
Oh, man. So
Y'all, you tell you what, y'all won't be the first one to do it. We had La Fiebre come in here and did a little show. Nagami came in here and did a little show. So hey, we would love to have you out here and do a little show.
those are good friends of ours, man. We'll definitely come out here and do it.
All right. Well, before
Let's
we
set it
leave,
up. Let's set it up before we
What?
leave.
we'll set it before we leave. We'll do a thing. We do our shows every Friday. Y'all can bring your instruments in here and we'll hook it up and then man, we'll have a little jam session here. I think the people will love it. And especially get all your together and play. But once again, if they want to get a hold of you, give us a number to get a hold of you one more time.
It's at facebook.com/thegoodsrock. All one
Or
word.
you can call 832-279-6273. If you follow our Facebook page, you can see all of our upcoming events. And we have a calendar on there. It shows you where we're playing at and the time we start and everything, all that good stuff.
All right. Now, one question at this fundraiser, are you gonna be having barbecue the whole night or until it sells out?
I believe it's to a certain time. Is that correct?
Well, it's 5 to midnight. We're assuming by midnight's gonna be running out.
Well,
I
we're
guess it's
hoping that y'all get sold out in 2 hours. That way, y'all can enjoy the event, right?
Exactly. We'll start around 9:45 that night, and then we'll play to 2 in the morning. So either way, from 5 to 2 in the morning, we're gonna be out there hanging out, partying, raffling, barbecuing, turkey legs, you name it. So we're gonna be out
Are y'all
there.
doing 2 sets, 3 sets? How many sets y'all doing?
3 sets.
3 sets.
Well, you know what? We get it. We may have DJ Felix the Cat out there.
Mhm.
If we get him out there, he'll do 1 set, and we'll do the two other sets. But either way, it's gonna be a big party.
Yes.
Cool. Well, that's a good
Always.
thing.
It's always a party there.
It's always a party there.
Oh yeah,
Always.
yeah. We've been there a couple times. I like the taco lady that's there inside. So
Oh, taco lady, tamales.
they got taco lady in there too.
Yeah.
But the bad part, I can't eat no more food. That's the bad part. I had the weight loss surgery. So I can't eat no more. I eat one taco and I'm already full.
Oh,
So that's bad for me. But I
So
still.
what are we gonna call you then? No
You
more
know what?
fluffy?
I put it on my Facebook Live. I don't know if you followed it or not, but I put on there. I'm gonna start maybe in 2 weeks when I go back to the doctor and see how much I lost already. And I'm thinking about doing a little voting, let the fans vote. Because I got a lot of people that follow me.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be DJ Flaco, DJ Skinny, or DJ Skeleto. I'm gonna let the
I vote for
fans
Skeleto.
know.
I like
Hey,
that
I don't know. My wife says this go by former DJ Fluffy. Or disappear, DJ disappear.
The
something
former
like that,
artist known as
something
DJ
like that.
Fluffy.
But guys, I want to say, thank you for coming out. Thank you for being, taking time out of your busy schedule. It was nice catching up. Some old schoolmates and all that kind of stuff.
Thank you for inviting us.
Hey, like I said, before
Thank you
y'all
so
leave, we are gonna set up a jam session here, and we'll invite
Most definitely.
people to come out and just
That
have a
would be
good time
cool.
out here.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we're gonna play some more music. We're gonna let the people sign, take some pictures. And before I leave, also something that we do here in the studio is we have a door out here, and when we come in, and it's been signed by all the artists that come into the studio. So we're gonna let y'all sign the door, and we're also gonna let y'all sign our guitar. And like I said, it's been signed by every artist been here. La Fiebre, Fito Olivares, Las Phoenix, Madeline,
Nice.
Tony Barragan from San Antonio. Is any artist that comes here, they get to sign the guitar. And pretty much what we're gonna do with this guitar, once it's filled up completely on the back and everything, we're actually gonna raffle it off, and we donate the money to. It's called Kids Play, Mike. Is that what it's called? That we did it. Kids Play. And what it is, if you don't know what Kids Play is, it's an organization that helps kids that have cancer, and they buy them game consoles so they can play their games while they're going through a treatment. All right,
wow.
so that's what we're gonna do with this
That's
guitar. And once we get done with this guitar, we'll find another guitar and we'll do the same thing. And we try to do that every Christmas. We do a little thing where we raise the money, so that's where all that is going. So y'all gonna be, it's gonna be an honor to have y'all sign it and do the same thing, and we're just gonna raffle it off. All right. One more thing before we do leave. Let's give it one more time for House Divided Cookers. These are the guys that did our food out here. And let me tell you what, Mr. Jesse here and his wife Frances, we helped them out at a cook-off, and after the cook-off, which is what was that Sunbelt cook-off, Southbelt cook-off, about a week after, I think, or 2 weeks after, Mr. Jesse here suffered 3 heart attacks. All right, and we did a big benefit for him because his heart is only working 33%. He has to wear a life vest that he has to wear, and so we wanted to do something for our guests. We always try to do something for it, and he's always helped us out. We always help them out. We call him up, say we need somebody to cook our food for us. I usually cook the food, and right away say we got it. Here we're there. So once again, thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Francis, very much. So let's give it up for them. And like I said, they are also a competition catering company. So if y'all need any kind of stuff, like I said, I got their cards here. We'll have their information also on our Facebook, but we got cards. Make sure y'all pick up a card and give them a call if y'all need anything. Jesse does from Italian food, Mexican food, Chinese food too, if I'm mistaken. She does Chinese, okay. So they do everything. Whatever you need, and just tell them SCP sent you, and they'll give you a good price. All right. So guys, once again, thank you very much. I know they're about to leave. They got another event they got to do, and thanks again very much. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna play some music a little bit, and we're gonna get ready for the next band, which is gonna be Mr. Bobby Castillo coming up. And once again, the goods. Thank you very much, guys. All right, appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Dices que no hay razón para vivir, tu vida está vacía y no puedes seguir así, porque perdiste
pensamientos. Mi vida no es la misma sin ti. Que me llevas en tu corazón, me dejas entrar, luego me olvidas, pero nunca te voy a olvidar, nunca te voy a olvidar, porque tú siempre vas a estar en mi corazón y yo siempre te he de amar. Recuerdo tus ojos, recuerdo tu voz. Parece que todo lo que quiero es tu amor. Siempre estás en mis sueños, siempre en mis pensamientos. Mi vida no es la misma sin ti. Que me llevas en tu corazón, me dejas entrar, luego me olvidas, pero nunca te voy a olvidar, nunca te voy a olvidar, porque tú siempre vas a estar en mi corazón y yo siempre te he de amar. Nunca te voy a olvidar, nunca te voy a olvidar, porque tú siempre vas a estar en mi corazón y yo siempre te he de amar. Esa carita y tu forma de ser me hipnotiza tu sonrisa y me hace estremecer. Y es que tu cuerpo quiero conocer. Anda, anímate a probar, no tienes nada que perder. Me gusta tu forma de ser, tus ojos, tu piel. Me muero por morder esos labios tan bellos con sabor a miel. Que te quedes conmigo hasta amanecer. Como tú no hay nadie más. Ven a mí, descubrirás que al besarme no podrás olvidarme, ya verás. Yo sé que no me conoces, bebé, pero esos ojos tan bonitos me hacen estremecer. Y es que tu cuerpo quiero conocer. Anda, anímate a probar, no tienes nada que perder. Me gusta tu forma de ser, tus ojos, tu piel. Me muero por morder esos labios tan bellos con sabor a miel. Tú esa mujer, te quiero conocer. Y
All right, once again, this is your boy DJ Fluffy coming to you live from SCP Radio here at the Skylab Studios, and we're still having a good time. We just got done with the goods. We're gonna work on bringing them in, and they're gonna do a little jam session for us here. We heard I forgot her name. Felicia. There you go. We heard Felicia give us a little song requested by Johnny, some Selena, and she did pretty good on that. So she a good voice. So, and her dad's here. You can tell her dad is, he's celebrating his birthday with us, and
happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And you can tell he's a happy father. Hearing his daughter doing that kind of stuff. And we still got the young, talented Miss Mia in the house still. Even though it's past her bedtime, but she's still here with us. She's hanging in there.
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday. She don't have to go to school tomorrow and that kind of stuff. So, it's good. We have her dad and her mom here. They're still here. Here with us also. But now, ladies and gentlemen, before I keep on going, I need to say again, I need to pay her the bills. We need to announce our sponsors once again. Mr. George Gonzalez, Parties for You, Cazadores Tequila in the house, providing these margaritas that people are drinking out here. Providing the margaritas and
tequila for me.
And the Cazadores Tequila. We also got to thank our other sponsor, Miss Alberta's Best Bell Bond, in the Best Bet Bell Bond in the house. Along with her husband here. We might even get him to come up here and sing for us. He's a great singer, You thought I forgot about that, huh? We might get him to come out here and do a little mariachi song. He likes to do Vicente Fernandez.
We got some Vicente Fernandez.
And also we want to say shout out to Jaguar Tent and Events. If y'all need a tent for cook-offs, parties, house parties, hey, they got it all. Give them a call. Let all these sponsors know that SCP Radio sent you, and they'll be glad to give you some good discounts. All right. But like I said, but we do have to thank our Mr. George. I mean, Mr. George has been with us for the past going on 4 years, and he's just been a great member to the team, and he's taken us. I remember when he came in, he said, "I'm gonna take you to a different level," and he sure has. Because of him, we have gotten involved with great organizations, charity organizations, Toys for Tots. We help him out at the events. And any other charity events that he does, we're there with him. We just did one yesterday for Houston police officer that she's talking about the sex trafficking and children trafficking and all that kind of stuff. We did an event for them yesterday. We went out there and DJ for them. Great organization to be with them. But George has brought us along with a lot of great. But we're glad to be with the Toys for Tots doing every year, doing the events out there. So but we want to thank all them, and like I say, without these sponsors, we couldn't be doing this. What we do, this is a hobby to us. We enjoy it, and we just have a good time out here. And it's great when we can bring artists out. Like I said, we just have the goods out here. But now we have another artist here from Houston, doing his. We got his CD here. We got the one and only Mr. Bobby Ray Castillo. Let's give it up for Mr. Bobby Ray Castillo. Well, Mr. Bobby, welcome to SCP Radio. Welcome to the Skylab Studios. Hopefully, you're enjoying yourself.
I am. And, thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure, and it's an honor to be here with you guys. You are some awesome people. So.
Thank you very much, sir. And I do remind you, don't be poking your nose. We got cameras, and people are looking at you. We got screen behind you, so
don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous. Be all right.
I'll give you a hard time like when I first met you.
Yeah, we heard. We were getting a story off the air. Our sponsor gave him some hard times when he first met him. But that's the way George is. That's the way he is.
He approached me and he said, "Who are you? Never heard of you." Give me your CD and I'll listen to it. We'll see.
Well, Mr. Bobby. Tell us a little bit about you. Tell us about Bobby Ray Castillo. Tell us, how you got started in this business, and.
Okay, well, first of all, I've been singing since I was a young kid. I want to say 7 and a half, maybe 8. No, anyways, I was a young boy, and so I would always sing all the time. And I know I would sing a lot of Grupo Mas, Joe Lopez and Jimmy Gonzalez, and I'd be in the backseat singing, and my mom would hear me sing, and she's like, "You're not singing it right." I'm like, "No, that's how it goes." And she would say, "Stop using so much of that thing you do." I'm like, "What is it?" She's like, and I found out it was called the vibrato. And she's like, "It sounds like not good." Well, come to find out, I took a few vocal classes, and Beyonce Knowles, her vocal coach, was my vocal coach.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so he told me, "Bobby, believe it or not, but okay, well, I'm not bragging at all. I'm just saying, though, could you ask the question?"
Yeah.
But, he said, to tell you the truth, I'm going to have to teach you how to sing like the basic part, because you are ahead of other artists that come in, and I got to teach them, the special effects notes,
Yeah.
other jazz. So, anyways, I had to go and tell my mom, guess what? I'm kind of, I'm more ahead, I guess, than the. So, anyways, it was really funny. And then at the end of the day, I used to sing for another a church called Lakewood Church in Houston.
Yes.
I sang gospel. I sang soul music. I do Tejano. I love Tejano music. That's where I've always, I grew up with Tejano. I have a really good. My uncle, lives in Abilene, Texas, and he runs a church in Abilene, and he does gospel. And then on my dad's side of the family, they did all Tejano. They were all musicians, so I just in my blood. So. I guess that's where I started the singing. I'm a hairdresser too. I'm a hairdresser.
I was about to ask you because I knew you were a hairdresser.
Yes, I'm a hairdresser, and I just want to give a big thanks to my manager Beatriz Carrillo. Without her, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I would do her hair and I would sing. I used to work for a company by the name of Tony and Guy, and I was there for 15 years, and I would always do her hair, and every time. I would sing to all my clients, and it got to the point to where the other hairdressers in the salon would say, "Bobby, it's my client's birthday, and she wants you to sing for her." So I would go around singing to all the clients, and while I was doing hair too, so I was like, "Gosh, I should be getting double paid here." Because so one day I was shampooing, Beatrice, and she said, "Bobby, I know you love to sing. Would you like to really take this serious?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, that'd be my second passion because I love to do hair." And so by the time we got together, she helped me out, and we're here now, and it's just a huge blessing. Just you never know what's in store for you,
There you go.
Yeah.
Now tell us a little bit about the CD, which is called Ya Llegó.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that CD.
Okay, my CD Ya Llegó. I named it Ya Llegó because I wrote the song Ya Llegó. It's about I don't know. Well, I guess the hairdressers out there would know what I'm talking about, but. After work, you have a long day, and by the time they're like, let's go have one drink. And we have one drink. By the time it's kind of like 4 days out of the week, you're having a drink. So the weekend comes, it's like, ya llegó, it's ready time to just go get turned up. And so I wrote the song in that story, it's like we all go have drinks, have fun with each other, go to different bars and clubs, and then go back to work the next day, make more money, and spend it again.
There you go. That's how you do it.
So yeah. So that's
now on these right here, are you doing cover songs?
The only cover song I am doing is Volver.
Okay.
And I did that. I wanted to change it up a little bit because everybody knows Volver. That's
an old Vicente Fernandez song and
exactly.
everything. Yeah.
So what I did is I went and changed it up, and I did it fast, and I did it conjunto.
Yes.
So I hope everybody enjoys it. Again, I love the accordion and the bass guitar. It's a really strong song. Mm-hmm. So I just did a little twist to the lyrics.
Now, when you are getting ready to do a performance, an event, what does Bobby Ray Castillo do to get ready for that event?
Well, to tell you the truth, I grab my manager, I grab Beatrice, we pray before I get on stage, and let's hope that I just pray that, this show is better than the show before and better than this show. And then by the time, it's like, I want to, I know it sounds funny, but I want to be perfect on stage for my fans, because without the fans, I wouldn't be here either. So again, I do want to give a shout out to my fans and friends and family for, being there for me too.
There you go. Well, we're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna play one of your songs, and I'm gonna play one, of my favorites. I heard it, and the one you're talking about was called Volver, and I like the way you did it. You changed it up, and
Thank you.
and I like that when an artist takes a song that is a classic song, and they come in, they put the little twist to it, and they make it their own. Even though it's somebody else's, but you made it your own and your own style.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna play Volver de Bobby Ray Castillo. Here we go.
Este amor apasionado anda todo alboroto. Este amor apasionado anda todo alborotado por volver. Voy camino en la locura y aunque todo me tortura, sé querer. Nos dejamos hace tiempo, llegó el momento de perder. Tú tenías mucha razón, le hago caso al corazón y me muero por volver. Y volver, volver, volver a tus brazos otra vez. Y allá hacia donde esté, yo sé perder, quiero volver, volver, volver. Y volver, volver, volver a tus brazos otra vez. Llegaré hasta donde estés, yo sé perder, quiero volver, volver, volver.
All right, once again, this is your boy DJ Fluffy coming to you live from SCP Radio here at the Skylab Studios, and we're still here. We're going still strong. We got some people. Oh wow, excuse me. Sorry about that. We got some people outside. They're still eating some food. The goods are outside. As a matter of fact, one of them he became the cook, and he's cooking for everybody out there, and they're eating some food out there, you know. So, but we still got here Mr. Bobby Ray Castillo, and we still got the beautiful young lady Miss Mia coming up next. There she is. She's jumping around. 10 years old, and she's celebrating doing her release of the song Boom Boom Boom. Hey, it's music video. It's a catchy song. I mean, y'all need to, we're gonna play it again in a few minutes. They play with Mr. Johnny Lasso here at his top 8 countdown every Friday from 8 to 9. But Mr. Bobby Rickassi, like I said, we're talking about your CD. We just finished playing Volver, Volver, like I said. It takes guts to take a song that is a classic and redo it and make it your own. So I said, you know, I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you made it your own song.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Yeah.
What made you decide to do that, though? It's a good song. I like the beat to it.
Well, that song, growing up, my grandma, their brothers and sisters, they all love the song, and I would always sing it like mariachi. But then I'm like, I sing it like that all the time, and my whole family, we have gatherings. They'd be like, sing Volver, and so whenever I told them I was gonna put on the album, I told myself I'm gonna change it up as much as I can, but at the same time still have the same heart to it, So I went ahead and personalized it. And whenever my family heard the track, they were like, hey, because at the very beginning, it is the slower version that Vicente did. And they were like, hey, instead of just sitting and having shots and drinking, they're like, we can dance to it now.
Yeah.
So that's why I decided to change it up a little bit. At the end of the day, when people hear my album and they hear me sing, it's like I want everybody to just relax and just sit down and just make it feel like if it's a vacation once they press play to my album. Because at the end of the day, we all have everything going on, and once they hear my album, I just want everybody to just say, hey, you know what, let's put some Bobby on and let's just have fun.
There you go. That's what it's about. It's about the musicians having fun. I always tell the musicians, if you're in this because of the money, you're in the wrong business.
Exactly.
You got to be in it and because you love it and it comes from the heart. And I have always told any musician that I talk to, the day that you do not feel it in the heart, that's the day you need to put your microphone down or your instrument and just get out of it. Because back in the glory days, there was lots of money to be made in the Tejano industry. Nowadays, you got to love it. You got to do it because you love it, and not just because you're trying to become a millionaire. It's not gonna happen. I hate to say it, but it's not gonna happen. But you got to love it, and you got to enjoy going out there on stage and doing it for your fans, and just give them the best show that you can.
Exactly, and that's what I try to do. I mean, I give it 110%. And the good thing about it, too, though, is, whenever you go and sing for your fans, I mean, almost everywhere you go, you get free tacos and drink. So,
there you go. You see?
It's a win-win.
Yes. And that's a good part. Tacos and drink. Nothing wrong with tacos and drink.
Look at the goose. They're still here.
Yeah, they're still here. Hey, we put them to cook. They're cooking out there for us, So, but, Mr. Johnny, I know you're here, and I hate to put you on the spot, but do you have a question for Mr. Bobby from what you're seeing right now?
Question. You're putting me on the spot.
I know I'm putting on. I always do that to him, but he comes up with good questions. He always comes up with good questions, you know, because he's been in this business also for many years. He's been through a lot of artists. What do you got, Mr. Johnny?
Question for you, Bobby, is where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
There you go.
In the Tejano industry.
In the next 5 years, I see myself a little thinner. No free tacos.
Different hairdo.
Different hairdo. Yeah. Is my hair okay? No. I see myself.
Need a haircut.
Need a haircut. Okay. So I see myself, hopefully on my, third or fourth album. Just doing what I love to do, and just singing and just. I want everybody to know me. At the end of the day, I want everybody to know Bobby Ray Castillo, and I just want my fans to I just want to do my job, and I want everybody just to be excited and happy when I do my shows, to come and see me. And I just want people to come, and I want my shows to be bigger and bigger and bigger, to where at the end of the day, it's like, I may be a little overwhelmed, but it'll be the best feeling, because now it's good. I'm doing shows, but there's always sky's the limit,
Exactly, the sky's the limit, and like I said, and I can see that you're passionate about the music. You enjoy it, that's what about it. Once you lose that passion, it's time to hang it up. Yeah, it's just time, once you lose that passion. And there has been artists that lose the passion and they call it quits, and then 5-10 years later they come back again, and I guess they find that passion back in it, and they get back in it again. But that was a good question, Mr. Johnny. Very good question, Mr. Johnny.
Thank you.
So like I said, Mr. Johnny's a great team member now that we added him to here. Like I said, 27 years experience. Hey, anybody would love to have Mr. Johnny on their show. And I'm glad that we have him with us.
Yes.
So, but Mr. You say you want to do some more CDs. Are you working right now on another CD, or are you just promoting it right now?
I'm promoting this one, but I am. The second CD is in the works.
Okay.
We're getting some brand new songs that we're doing. Again, my album, it's Tejano, but there's always a little twist to some cumbia, a little bit of just a little different taste of Tejano. Tejano, the old Tejano is really, really good. The new Tejano is really, really good too. And so I just feel like I just want to put it together and see what we can come up with to change it up just a little bit, but at the same time still have the abuelito and the abuelitas listen to it, and then the great grandkids still saying, "Oh my God, I love that song," or I've heard that song. It's a new song whenever it's really an older song, kind of like Volver. A lot of younger, people, they like the beat to Volver, but again, the grandma and grandpas, the older generation are like, "Oh my gosh, they know the lyrics. They can sing right to the song too."
And I'm glad you brought that up about the old Tejano, new Tejano. What is your take of the old music and the new music on some of these fans when they request they want the old music, but they're not giving the new music a chance? How do you feel about that?
Well, the thing about it is, I'm glad you asked me that question, by the way, because I have a very the variety of music that I sing, the Tejano, it's like I like everything, I mean, the most touching situations that I've been in before is that when I'm on stage singing Volver, Puño de Tierra, some Ramon Ayala, some Rubén Ranco, it's like these women come up to me and say, "Oh my God, Bobby, I can't believe I heard that song. It was my great grandma's favorite song, and you sang it, and you sang it to the T. It really, they felt it." And it's like, God, that's the best feeling ever, to have someone come to you and want to take a picture with you and say, "Gosh, like you really touched me by singing that song, because nobody had sang that song in years." And and with the new music that we have, like the cumbias, and I try to do the cumbias, and the bachata is really good now too, and I want to add all that into the older to the new music too, to again have a variety for everybody to like and to listen to. So I mean, I guess answering your question, I want this album and my next album to be even better and better each time.
There you go.
That's good.
So
good. Well, I'm gonna let. I always like to do this. I want to the artists that are listening. Everybody's like, man, they're just like looking at y'all like, man, y'all about to scare me or something like that, But anybody have a question here for Mr. Bobby Ray Castillo? Any questions? Going once. Going twice. Mr. Johnny. We got Mr. Okay, Johnny and Jovita.
Question is, if given the opportunity, Bobby, who would you like to do a duet with?
There you go. Who would you like to do a duet if you had the opportunity?
Do I have two choices or just one choice?
Two choices.
Two choices. Jay Perez and Jesse Turner from Grupo Signo.
Wow. That's some good musician right there. Jovita, you had a question.
It was the same one as Johnny, but I got another one.
All right, what is it?
So who do you listen to in your downtime?
There you go.
George Strait and no. No, I listen to everybody from Elida Yavante to Stephanie Montiel, Stephanie Lynn, Jay Perez, everybody. I mean, I listen to all kinds of different music. I listen to country. Again, I sing gospel too. So I used to sing for Lakewood Church here in Houston, Texas. So
Oh, wow.
therefore,
Okay.
you know, music to me is I mean, I even like the Teletubby song, you know? You gotta have a variety.
There you go. There you go.
You gotta move around.
Which service does he sing at?
He used to sing.
I used to. It was the 11 o'clock service. Yeah, so it was a lot of people.
Oh yeah, that church is packed. It's always packed, that
It was
church.
crazy.
Well, Mr. Bobby, if somebody wants to get a hold of you for an event, for a festival or any kind of party, how can they get a hold of you? Who do they call?
Okay, well, I have a Facebook page. It's under Bobby Ray Castillo. There's another page you can look up too on Facebook. It's Beatriz Carrillo. That's my manager. You can. I'm on Instagram too under Bobby Ray Castillo, and I can you message me through any of them pages.
Okay.
I'm on YouTube too. You can see some of my music on YouTube under Bobby Ray Castillo, and my album cover is the picture. So.
Now, if somebody wants to purchase this CD here that you have, how can they get a hold of the CD and where can they buy your music at?
Okay, they can message me on Facebook, social media, and we can get that mailed to them, and then we can get that together.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and they're what? How much are the CDs?
It's $10.95.
All right, $10.95. We're advertising here for $20.95. We get $10 from the cut, and we'll make sure we get all right. Hey, we got to pay advertisement, so we got the charge, so we'll increase the price a little bit there. Did you bring any posters or anything else besides, or you just brought?
I do have some more posters.
Okay, if anybody wants, you can give some away.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, most
so
definitely.
once we get done here, he's gonna be taking some pictures. Anybody want taking pictures? He has some posters.
I have some CDs for sale.
You got some CDs for sale. If you want to buy a CD, you can buy it, and he'll get you a poster. He'll sign it, autograph it for you out here while he's still here. Mr. Bobby, like I said, I want to thank you for coming out. And it was a pleasure to meet you. And I had met you before. I'm gonna tell a little story how I met him, and I was just telling him about it right now off the air. I was actually DJing at a 15 for one of our friends, and he was out there. And man, he kept on coming to the stage where I was DJing, and hey, play me some Hometown Boys, please, play me some Hometown Boys. And I kept on looking at him, and I told my partner, man, who in the hell is this drunk guy out here? Asking about Hometown Boys. Every 5 minutes he come up, and I said, okay, yeah, I'll play right now. But it was a 15 for kids, and they wanted the English music, and he kept on coming up, man. And I finally decided, you know what? I'm gonna play him something more than him. Be quiet. And I played him the Hometown Boys, and you know what he did? He sat down and just listened to the song. That's all he did. But you know me, I called him out. I said, hey, you call for the Hometown Boys, you need to get butt out the dance floor and start dancing. He just looked at me like, you crazy or what? After that, he didn't come back no more, So I guess he just want to hear the Hometown Boys,
I was thinking he did that.
But that's how I met Bob, Bobby Ray Castillo. That's how I met him. And but now, it's an honor to have you here with us. And I'm glad you took some time off your busy schedule because I know you're busy. And now, before we leave, I know you said you cut hair. If somebody wants to get their hair cut, where can they find you at? Do you go to their house? Do you have a salon? How do you do it?
I go to all my clients' houses.
Okay.
I go to their houses, and they can look me up, Bobby Ray Castillo. And then my salon name is Bobby Pins.
Okay.
So go Bobby Pins, and then with a Z. And look me up, message me, Facebook. Need a haircut, color. Hey, let me know, and I'll take care of it.
You think you can do something with this?
I bought this new buffer.
Oh, you bought?
That was a good one.
So, yeah.
Well, can we do this? Can we bring a chair and you do a haircut here for the studio?
Yes.
You can start now.
Or we can do it live.
Are you one of those hairstylists that carries your scissors with you and all that with you, or not?
Don't you tell nobody now.
Hey, I know some hairstylists that everywhere they go, they got the little case with them and they carry it with them and they do it on the spot. Are you one of those too?
I go to all my clients' houses, so I carry everything with me.
So you have it here with you right now.
I do.
Wow,
But the tequila shot.
Anybody, hey, anybody need a haircut? You know, $5.99 special right now. $5.99. You know, if you pay $15.99, you get a free CD with a haircut. You know, Hey,
I'll get a haircut, but before the tequila shot.
And before the tequila shot, you know. Well, there you go, Mr. Bobby. Once again, thank you very much. Before you leave, don't forget we have to have you sign the door and also the guitar. And that's something we do to other people that come in this studio.
I want to, if possible, I want to give a shout out to again my manager Beatriz Carrillo and her husband Joe Carrillo. They just renewed their vows after I think it was 34 years.
Wow! Congratulations.
Last week they went to Puerto Rico and they did that, so I'm happy for them. And again, without Beatrice and her family, this wouldn't be possible. And again, you guys having me here too. And again, a good friend of mine, Monico Cortez, MC2.
MC2, there you go.
That guy, he's awesome. I sing with him. I mean, just such a good person. So I just want to tell everybody thank you so much for helping me, and again, my fans and you guys for having me here because without social media and just everyone, I wouldn't be who I am now. So thank you again.
There you go. And people that don't know his manager, Beatrice, who we said Beatrice is the formal owner of Area 45 that was off T. William Parker. So very good friend of ours. We worked with her when Area 45 was open. So you got a great manager. We know we got a great manager. So I know she's listening. Beatrice, hi. Wish you would have made it out. Next time, we'd like to have you here in the studio with us and have you come out here and join us. Okay. So with that being said, we're gonna end this segment with Ya Llegó, which is the title of your CD.
Yes.
And once again, we want to say thank you. If you want to get a CD, like I said, hey, look him up on Facebook, Bobby Ray Castillo. He'll mail it out to you. He'll sign it, autograph it, and even come with the poster and that kind of stuff, So I always say support the artists, buy their CD. These are independent artists. They work hard to make their music and they have their product. So go out there and buy it. Don't go to the flea market. Don't go buy it at the Pulga. It's don't buy the copy one, man. Come on, guys. You're not giving them the money. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna end this segment with Ya Llegó with Mr. Bobby Ray Castillo. Here we go.
Ya llegó el fin de semana. Ya estoy listo para irme de farra. ¡Un grito!
sin sufrir. Toma más, toma más. Mi vida sin ti no quiere seguir desde que te fuiste tú de mí. Las noches son frías sin tu amor, me quiero morir. Ya no hay marcha atrás, dejas un vacío aquí muy dentro de mi corazón. Abrázame fuerte una vez más y abrázame tan fuerte quiero sentir. Abrázame, tu cuerpo juntito a mí. Abrázame, por siempre abrázame. Abrázame, yo siempre te amé y abrázame. Y abrázame, tan fuerte quiero sentir. Abrázame, tu cuerpo juntito a mí. Abrázame, por siempre abrázame. Abrázame, yo siempre te amé y abrázame. Laray, 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 laray. Tú sabes que te quiero como nadie más. Como nadie más. Que solo quiero tu felicidad. Tu veneno me atrapó y no me puedo escapar. Todo me parece bello cuando me llenas de besos. Soy tu pasado prisionero. Dame
Tu corazón,
dame
tu amor,
dame
tu loca pasión,
dame
tu beso de miel,
dame
tu calor de ti,
dame
ama y tu piel.
quiero entregarme a tu ser.
quiero como nadie más. Que solo quiero tu felicidad. Tu veneno me atrapó y no me puedo escapar. Todo me parece bello cuando me llenas de besos. Soy tu pasado prisionero. Dame tu corazón, dame tu amor, dame tu loca pasión, dame tu beso de miel, dame tu calor de ti, dame alma y tu piel. Quiero entregarme a tu ser.
Selena, el 31 de marzo de 1995 se te fue la vida y con tu partida desgarraron nuestros corazones. Te fuiste, pero donde quiera que estés, siempre estarás vigente en mi corazón y en la de toda tu gente que aún te añora, llora.
Siento nostalgia al solo recordar tu nombre. Aunque pasen los años, mi corazón no puede olvidar. Dejaste una huella en lo más profundo de mi alma. Cierro los ojos y me pongo como un niño a llorar. Tu partida me hizo mucho mal. Te fuiste sin decir adiós. La bella flor se marchitó. Pero tu estrella siempre brillará. Fuiste un talento sin igual, con un triste final. Con tu adiós te llevaste mi alma. ¿Por qué te fuiste? Una flor se marchó sin aviso. Como me duele, con tu adiós se me fue la esperanza. Me siento triste, vivirás para siempre, Selena. Nunca te olvidaré. La bella flor se marchitó, pero tu estrella siempre brillará. Fuiste un talento sin igual, con un triste final. Con tu adiós te llevaste mi alma. ¿Por qué te fuiste? Una flor se marchó sin aviso. Como me duele, con tu adiós se me fue la esperanza. Me siento triste, vivirás para siempre, Selena. Nunca te olvidaré. Nunca, nunca, nunca. Con su talento y su gran voz, ella llegó a conquistar a multitudes. No importa el tiempo que ha pasado, con fotos y recuerdos la recordaremos. Con su humildad y sencillez, ella llegó a ganar un sitio en nuestros corazones.
All right, once again, this is your boy DJ Fluffy coming to you live from SCP Radio here at the Skylab Studios, and we're still having a good time. Everybody's still staying around. You having a good time? Make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. I heard some drums or something banging on in the back. Got to be a musician somewhere back in the back. We still got H-Town Smokers in the house. We still got our sponsor, Mr. Alberto. Thank you very much for sticking around, guys. But I still want to mention that I still got some free tickets. I know people, I don't know for some reason people are shy to call in, but they'll get on our Facebook page and they're going crazy on our Facebook page, but they won't call in. But I still got some free tickets for the H-Town Smokers present Nick Guerra, hosted by Juan Villarreal, at the Joint Comedy Showcase on Fuquay Road, Thursday, August the 10th. These tickets are $20. I'm giving them away, guys. $20. You go with your wife, your sancha, your baby mama, whatever. You don't have to pay. You can buy a couple buckets of beer there. But go out there. It's hosted by H-Town Smokers, and when it's hosted by H-Town Smokers, it's gonna be a party. All right, simple as that. So call in 832-910-7727. All right. If you are shy to call in, send us a message on scpradio.com and say, I want to join H-Town Smokers at the Juan Villarreal Nick Guerra event comedy, and we'll give you a pair of tickets. All right. If you don't want to call us in, send us a message. Mike is always on there checking our message. Matter of fact, he got some open right now. And the phone lines are open 832-910-7727. All right. And before I go, I got to pay our commercials. Like I said, we need to thank our sponsors once again, Mr. George Gonzalez from Party for You and Cazadores Tequila, for providing the drinks here, the margaritas, the tequila, and all that kind of stuff. And of course our other sponsor, Miss Alberta from Alberta's Best Bet Bail Bond. She's been with us since day one. Thank you very much, Miss Alberta. And Jaguar Tent and Event Rentals. If you need a tent, you need chairs, tables, and that. Hey, hook them up. Tell them, hey, SCP Radio sent me, and they will give you some great deals. All right. Well, we always say we leave the best for the last, and she's kind of sleepy here. She just kind of you're on camera, mama, so be careful. But all the way from Austin, Texas, promoting her and her single and her CD and her video that came out last night at 5 o'clock in the morning, if I'm mistaken, called Boom Boom Boom. We got the one and only Miss Mia Garcia. Give it up.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine, mama. How you doing? You awake out there?
Yes.
Yes, you a little bit tired?
A little.
I'm sorry to keep you late, but like I said, we have to keep the best for last. I'm sorry, guys, but from the goods here, but hey, she's hot right now, man. She's 3 weeks in a row, first, on top 8 count. Hey, she's on fire right now.
Thank you.
So Ms. Mia, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us your age. Tell us where you from and all that.
I'm Mia from Mia Music. I'm 10 years old, and I'm from Austin, and I'm proud to be from Austin, Texas. All
right, there you go. She says she's proud to be from Austin, Texas. Give her a round of applause. There you go. Born and raised in Austin, right, Mia?
Yes.
All right. Well, if people have not been following Mia, she's been doing. She's got this song called Boom Boom Boom, and then she got some other songs out there also that they're all good. She does Cuando Los Ángeles Lloran, El Perdón, La Reina del Mundo. Mama, which is a signal song, and Pepe Le Pew, so she got a variety of songs that she's doing, but right now the one she's promoting most is Boom Boom Boom. When I heard the title the first time, I was like, why is it Boom Boom Boom? And then I saw a little clip, and then I saw the video, and I was like, okay, now I see what she's talking about is my little kid. But we're gonna let Mia say, what is the song Boom 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 about, and give us a little detail about it.
Well, the song, as you said, you can see it. It came out today at 5 in the morning. You can see it on YouTube. It's about a girl that likes a little boy. So she wants to be noticed. She wants to be noticed by the boy, but it's not like what you have in the outside. It's what you have in inside. They want you to recognize that.
Wow. Let me tell you what. Being 10 years old and just hearing her talk, she is very, very intelligent and very. And I'm pretty sure that's because of the dad and mom, the way they raised her and brought them up, So we got Mr. Chris here, the dad, also here with us on the manager, the dad. Well, he's the dadager. That's what you call him, dadager. That's what you call him. There you go. So Chris, welcome, to SCP. I know you were here earlier doing the 888 content with Mr. Johnny Lazo, and now we got you back here again, on my show. So thank you for coming, and thank you for coming from Austin and taking the time of your busy schedule, because I know you're doing a little. Boom Boom summer tour right now.
Absolutely.
That's what
Well,
you're
we
doing.
wanted to tell you guys thank you so much for having us out here. We began our summer tour actually on Sunday, and we're probably going to be finishing it off here in Houston. So we're really very grateful. Thank you guys. Like you said, we're saving the best for the last.
There you go. We're saving the best
Thank
for
you very
last.
much.
You know, thank you very much for coming out here and you know, it finally happened. We got it done, and also thanks to Johnny for for getting in there and getting them down here too. You know, that's what I said. It's great when you have a good team that works together and tries to get these artists down here. You know, so Mia, tell us, man, how do you do it, Mama? How do you get it there? Because I've seen your music video and you got a lot of excitement. You're like you're giving it all. What makes you get into the music when you're singing it?
Well, I just like listening to the rhythm of the music and singing to it. It's just getting wild to it.
Wow, there you go, getting wild. I never heard that one. That's a good one, you know. Now, we know what grade are you in school?
I'm in 4th grade.
You're in 4th grade. 4th grade, 10 years old, and you already started your music career. What do your friends say about you singing and seeing you on doing interviews and doing the music videos? What do your friends say?
My friends always know me as Mia, just plain Mia, but they already know that I do singing. But I just like them acting not really acting, but knowing me as the plain Mia that I really am.
There you go. So you still want to enjoy your childhood,
yes.
And this is you're doing this as a hobby and you're having fun with it.
Yes, I love singing, but I also like knowing my friends knowing me as just plain on me.
Just plain on Mia, not Mia the artist.
Yes.
There you go. Now in this music video, you had a lot of kids. Are some of these kids your friends from school?
From gymnastics.
From gymnastics, okay.
Yes.
Now, is that the reason I seen a bunch of tumbling going on and all that? Now, I didn't see you doing any tumbling in there unless I missed it. Were you doing any tumbling?
No, but I can do it.
You can do it. You know, I might have to put you in the spot. We got cameras all over here, and maybe do some jumps over here or something like that.
We can miss space for you.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do it. We got concrete here. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna be that mean. You know? So now, doing your schoolwork and doing the music, business. How do you handle that? Because it's very hard, going out and doing your events, and then you got school the next day sometimes, and your homework. How do you handle it?
I just go with the flow because I have a lot of things going on. I had gymnastics, I do martial arts.
Wow.
Which is karate. I play guitar. I do swimming, and I sing. And I have school and homework, and I'm a straight A honor roll.
Straight A honor roll. We're doing all that. Oh wow!
And she just recently picked up horseback riding.
Yes.
Horseback riding.
Yeah,
wow.
We actually did a little promo video before the release of the official video at where she goes at Suncrest Farms, which is actually right around the corner from our home. We had no clue. I'd been living there for 7-8 years. Had no clue there was a little ranch there with a bunch of horses. And they do horseback riding lessons and everything. So we went over there and told them a little bit about Mia. And they said, hey, are you going to have... Well, just recently, the mayor said that she's going to have her day in Austin, which is going to be Mia Garcia Day.
October 5th.
Wow.
October 5th of this year. So hopefully you guys can join us.
Well, I mean...
for the inauguration of Mia Garcia Day.
What day is that? Is that on a weekend?
It's October 5th of this year. So you got a few months to plan.
Yeah, we'll definitely put on our calendar, and if we're available, we'll try to make it out there and just show support. That's
Thank you.
10 years old and already gonna have a day in Austin. That is amazing. I think
the rest of her life in Austin is gonna be
Mia
Garcia.
And I tell you the truth, I think that's the youngest that I have heard of somebody having a day named after him. So Mia, congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
How do you handle this? I need to know, how do you handle all this? I mean, you're gonna have a day in your name. You're doing the horseback riding, karate, the gymnastics, then the music in your school. How can you find time in the day to do all this?
I mean, I'm sure Mia's lost for words, but I think that it's just a God thing. That would be the best way to explain it.
We just go with the flow and hope for the best.
Wow. Well, that is just great. Now, you being her manager and her dad, how did you feel when she came in? And I'm pretty sure she approached her that she wanted to sing and do this, and I see that you and your wife are very supportive of her.
Yes, we are.
How did that make you? What did you say when you found out that she wanted to sing?
I think we found out that she wanted to sing when she was about 5 years old. We did a lot of, my wife also sings, so that's where Mia got the singing from. But we did a lot of karaoke in town and things like that.
I recorded my first song when I was 5 years old.
Yes.
Corre by Jessie Joy.
Yeah,
Wow.
She did, yeah, so it was like a duet where she did the chorus with her mom on that song. So she recorded that when she was 5. And from there, you know, she just continued to sing on. And we were actually going to try to launch my wife's singing career. And we recorded it, we mastered it, we produced a brand new version of El Perdón with from Nicky Jam. And then I paid a deposit to Ryan Bazan from Ryan Bazan Films to do a music video with her and everything. And we were about to record it and everything, and she goes, "You know what? I don't want to do this anymore."
Oh, wow.
So I said, "Wait a minute! I just paid for this and this and this and this and this, and you don't want to do this?" No, it doesn't work that way. She goes, "Well, why don't you have Mia do it?" So I'm like, "Are you serious?" And she goes, "Yeah. Well, why don't we launch Mia's career? See if she not necessarily a career. It was more of a hobby."
Yeah.
And so we said, "Okay, well, let's ask Mia." And she's like, "All right, cool. Well, let's go to the studio and record it." So we recorded it, remastered it, everything, and we launched it December of 2015. 320,000 views later on that video.
Wow. Wow,
So-
that is very good, man. That is awesome.
Yeah, that was the start. We had a tremendous. I think it was because that song was, you know, obviously number one on the Billboard
Yes.
charts with Latin and everything, and we converted it into a cumbia. About 3-4 months later, Signo came out with El Perdón as a cumbia, or not. No, it was more like a regional mexicano kind of sound, you know, racteño. But Mia was the first one that I noticed. I mean, I'm sure that there probably were several others, but in the industry and stuff like that actually started with the cumbia, and then everybody else started following suit and stuff. So that was really cool to see, you know, how Mia got noticed. Yeah.
Wow, I'm still lost for words. I mean, having a day named for her in Austin, you know, she handles the school great. She's honor roll student, you know, and she has all these, you know, little sides that she does karate, gymnastics, and all that. And still, she is so humble, and she wants to be Mia, known as with her friends, when she hangs around with her friends, and the music career put it aside. That is just amazing. You know, for somebody being 10 years old and be able to handle that is amazing. All right, we're gonna take a little commercial break, and since we're talking about El Perdón, we're gonna take a little break with that song and let people hear what it's about, and then we'll come back and play some of Mia Garcia's music. All right. So we want to welcome once again Mia Garcia from Austin, Texas, here at SCP Radio, and we're gonna go with El Perdón. Here we go.
Dime si es verdad, me dijeron que te estás casando. Tú no sabes cómo estoy sufriendo. Esto te lo tengo que decir. Cuéntame, tu despedida para mí fue dura. ¿Será que te llevó a la luna? Y yo no supe hacerlo así. Te estaba buscando por las calles gritando. Esto me está matando. Oh no. Te estaba buscando por las calles gritando como un loco tomando. Es que yo sin ti y tú sin mí, dime quién puede ser feliz, eso no me gusta.
sabe lo que tiene hasta que lo pierde, pero vale la pena luchar por lo que uno quiere.
All right, once again, we're live here at SCP Radio Skylab Studios, and that was just El Perdón by Mia, and that's a great song. I mean, I like the style they put it on there, man. It's amazing. Now, who came up with that idea?
Actually, that idea was mine. It's really funny how it happened. The song came on. I was listening to the radio, and it came on. My wife was driving the car. I was on the passenger side. Mia was in the back. And there's songs that come out sometimes, like whether it be a new song or whatever, and it just grabs my attention. I'm just like, everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. And I can't, so I can concentrate on it or whatever. And so that's what happened. And my wife was talking to me in detail about something, and I told her to shut up, and she got really upset. I think I got the silent treatment for about 3 days. So after that, I came up with that. I was like, man, that would be a really cool cumbia. So I went ahead and I contacted Gabriel Zavala, and he went ahead and did a cumbia. He sent it back to me in a few days, and from there, that's where it all started.
Wow, Mr. Gabriel Zavala is involved. He's a great guy. Known him, too, for he does great music too.
He does. He actually did Mia's first 2 songs. He did El Perdón. He did Cuando Los Ángeles Lloran.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Mia, I'm looking at you, and I see that you love to draw. And before you leave, we're gonna give you a book that we have. That also we get our sign, and you can do whatever you want on that book. And we're also gonna raffle off that book for auction for charity. You're gonna be able to sign that book with people that have signed it: La Fiebre, Fito Olivares, Las Phoenix. I think Jessica Macho, Madeline Hernandez have signed that book, and you're gonna be on that book. I'm seeing that you love to draw, so that is very nice.
Thank you.
Now, you just how are you taking it? Because I see that when you go on your Facebook Live videos, I mean, your numbers are high up there. What is your take on that when you see all those people that are tuning into you, they're listening to you? How do you feel about that?
I feel like just blown away, like
like boom.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
There you go. Is that how you came up with the title for the song, Boom, Boom, Boom?
Not really, but
No, actually, Raul Sanchez, he actually produced the album for Sonny Sauceda.
Yes.
And Sonny Sauceda is a good friend of ours. And he was in the studio one day, and he's like, hey, I'm doing some work in the studio. And I said, oh, okay, cool, and who are you working with? And he says, oh, Raul Sanchez is doing my album. I said, are you kidding me? And Raul Sanchez, I had heard about him about 2 years ago. Gabriel Zavala had actually shared a video of him, and he was just jamming out. I think it was actually at Lakewood
Church?
Lakewood Church, actually, yeah. And I was like, oh, man, that's like my dream to work with him. So I had sent him messages before and this and that, and ni me peló nada, Man, and then I told Sonny, I said, cool, can you tell him, Mia, maybe he can do something for Mia. And so he contacted him. He said, yeah. He said, cool, come on in. He said, all right. He said, he's got a song waiting for you.
Oh,
I said,
wow.
are you serious? So he had already written a song. And we came in. We listened to it. We liked it. And then a month later, Mia came back in and made it her own.
Wow, that is very amazing. Now, Mia, what kind of advice can you give the young audience not the young artists that are in this business like you are? And this business is very hard. What advice will you give them, since you've been in it for a while, you see what you're going through, somebody that's just starting off that want to get into the business, what advice can you give them?
The advice that I'd give them is first, listen to your parents, stay in school, and always believe in yourself. We have the saying, I have the saying, it's si yo puedo, tú puedes, and we just want to give, say to everybody, chicos y grandes, we just want to say to everybody that if you want to do something, you can. You just have to stick with it and just follow your dreams. There
you go. That's some good advice to give somebody coming in, from there. Now, what was that saying that you have?
Si yo puedo, tú puedes.
All right. And pretty much what that means is if you can do it, she can do it. Is that right?
Yes.
There you go. And that's a good saying that you follow by, and then you keep it because it is. And I can see, like I said earlier to Bobby Ray Castillo, that you got to have that passion for that music and inside, and I see that you have that passion. You're doing it because you love it, And that comes to my next question is, how does Mia get ready to do a performance?
We don't. Well, I don't really get ready. Like 2 days before the performance, my dad tells me that I'm gonna perform, and I'm like, okay. I just don't really prepare for it. I just
Wow.
feel ready for it. It's just like something that I already expect.
Wow, very, very.
You know that when we get shows and we get invited to do things or festivals and things like that, I let her know. That, and I obviously let my wife know the date and things like that. But Mia needs to stick to being a kid first and foremost, having fun, her schoolwork, because everything else is a privilege, and we make sure that she knows that everything that she does is because of all the work that she does in school. So everything beyond school is going to be a privilege. It's not something that is just handed to her. She's worked very hard for those things, and that's why she's earned those privileges for doing gymnastics, for the horseback riding, to be in karate, because those are all extracurricular things. And she gives 110% in every single area that she does, and that's why she excels very well. But as far as like, she's just exactly what she said, So I let him know, but it's 3 months down the road, And then, obviously a few days before, hey, we got a gig, we got to get ready for it. And then she's like, oh, okay, cool. And then we'll just go ahead and perform, and she does her best, and on to the next gig.
There you go. Now, do you get nervous when you get on that stage and you see thousands and thousands of people out there? Do you get nervous, or you just black them out and you just do your thing and you hear the music and you go for it?
Yeah, I usually just do that. I don't black them out, but I see like how many people are there, and I don't really get nervous. Most of the time, I just sing my heart out.
Wow. Now, what is your favorite song that you like? That you said, this is the song that I want to sing and I want to do it and I'll record it.
I don't really have a song. I mean, the one that's giving me most inspiration is the one by Sonny Sauceda. Dios, Familia y Música.
Okay, that's a good song right there. But now when you are in the studio recording, your music, and you're trying to select the music and all that, how do you go about by selecting the music that you want to put on your CD? Who helps you pick the music that you want to sing?
Well, my dad usually does that, but he looks like what songs I like to sing, and the songs I like to sing most, and then he looks through them like in the words, and then he's like, okay, we can do this song.
Wow. Okay. So your dad is a big influence with you, right?
Yes.
And I can see that I can see the little, when you look at the way you look at your dad, that you look for that advice, and you want your dad to be beside you. Now, when you're on stage, is your dad next to you on the stage, or is he at the bottom, looking at your video?
Usually he's the one doing the videos. Because he has like 3 cameras set up already.
Wow. Yeah, he hasn't cameras set up, but I think he took them down already. He hasn't. When he came in, he hasn't cameras set up. Now,
I think you got more than enough cameras here.
Now, Mr. Chris, how does that make you feel? I mean, I'm pretty sure you're feeling proud of your daughter that that she decided to go with a career. Now, were you involved in the music business? Yourself?
I'm a drummer myself. I was drumming probably since I was about 10, 12 years old or so. Then my wife sings, and then her grandparents sing as well. On my wife's side, so we did all grow up in music, and that was definitely a big influence. And I think that there was a point in my life where I wanted to tour, be an artist and things like that. Not necessarily a front man, I'd like being on the drums, because you're still in front of everybody, but at the same time you're still kind of recluse. But I think that a lot of that had influence on what's going on now, or at least has helped me. It's not necessarily meaning that I'm living my dream through her, but it's because we've always made very well aware of a lot of people, because a lot of people think that we're forcing her because she's so young, that have forced her to to sing or to perform or to do this or that, but it's not that way, because we sit down with her pretty much on a monthly basis, and we say, hey, are you still enjoying karate? Do you still want to do it? Yes. Are you still enjoying the gymnastics? Yes. Okay. Are you still enjoying this? This. I mean, a big part of it too is because of our pocketbooks. You know, we want to make sure she's enjoying it. But as long as she's doing it and she's passionate about it and she really wants to do it, then we're going to be behind her 110% and do what we need to do to make it happen. But a lot of it is really just her. It's her and her passion and her believing in herself. You know, and we've always pushed her to help have that self-confidence and to also communicate with people. You know, if you don't like something, you know, express it. And there's ways to express it and things like that, you know, but also be very positive. Be a positive person because that rubs off on people.
Yes.
They're in this industry, it's unfortunate that there's so many haters and there's so many people that are negative and things like that. And you can feed off of that. And that can either feed the fire so you become someone that's actually negative and contributing to that, or you can take that and you can turn it around into a 180 and take that and actually make it feed the fire to actually encourage you to prove them wrong or to be even more positive and a role model and things like that, you know. And I think that's what Mia's doing. You know, a lot of things we I wouldn't say necessarily shelter her, but we're parents. First and foremost, we're parents. So we make sure that she's protected first because she's our child. But we also do share with her constructive criticism and things like that, or after a show, you know, hey, you could do this or you could improve here and this and that. But, you know, the way you do that is very delicate because they'll remember that for the rest of their life. So you have to go about it in a way as a parent, you know, first of all, and, you know, you did a good job, Mija, here or there. But at the same time, you know, next time you can do this or interact better this way and that way. And but then we also have to step back and be like, hey, we're not the ones up there on the stage. Yes. You know, that it's her and she's 10. You know, so there's a lot of room for improvement, and we're always open to constructive criticism, and just always being open to or kind of realizing when people critique you, who is it? You know,
exactly.
You know, if somebody can tell you something completely negative, but then again, you step back and you're like, well, exactly, who is it? You know, I mean, are they actually somebody that has experience, or son exitosos, or no son exitosos, this and that? So that's all things that you have to take into place. But we've been very grateful for all of the internet radio stations, all the terrestrial radio stations that are starting to play Mia now, and all the fans and all the supporters, all the family, and because without them, there would be no Mia music, there would be no Mia, there would be no, you know, musical career for Mia.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, like I said, our sponsor, Mr. George, he has this saying that says, if you don't have no haters, that means you're not doing something right. Because haters, actually, that's free publicity. They promote you, and they get the word out there. So if you have haters, that means you're doing a good job.
If you don't have a challenge, you don't change.
Exactly. Correct. There you go. You know, we need to make some shirts with all her sayings on it. Then we're gonna make some money, you know. But you know, Mia, I want to say, you know, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna end this segment here. And we know that you get very tired, and I apologize for keeping you here so late. But we want to say we are so excited to be able to bring you down to Houston and have you here on our show. Especially you're hot right now, and you know your numbers are coming. The fans are voting for your music on Johnny's show, and I'm pretty sure on other radio stations they're doing the same thing. So you know we are very pleased to have you down here. And I will say on behalf of SCP Radio, we will do anything that we can to help you and promote you, you know, and make you reach your dream, which I'm pretty sure is way up here, you know.
Thank
so
you.
I can tell you, keep doing what you're doing. Do it from the heart, you know. And the day that you do not feel it anymore, let your dad know and say, Dad, I'm done, and moving on, okay? But you are doing a great job right now, and we are going to try very hard to make it out there for the day when you get your day in Austin. You know, we're going to put it in our calendar, and hopefully we can make it out there. We can all drive down there and just show you support. And like I said, that is an amazing that a 10-year-old is getting her day in Austin, naming a day for her out there. And tell you the truth, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to do a little research, and I'm pretty sure Johnny might even do some, because Johnny likes to do a lot of research on the stuff. But I want to say, if it is, you're going to be the youngest person that has that name the day for her. Yeah. You know, so with that being said, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You know, and we're gonna end this segment here with your song that it's doing great. Have you seen the numbers on it yet? You know,
I have not since probably noon.
Well,
I've been promoting it so much
yes.
and posting here and there, and it's just I I have a process every time we release a single for the most part. You know,
I think if I'm not mistaken, if I looked at it right, when I looked at the numbers, people sharing it, I think it was past 2,000 already.
Wow.
And that was about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock when I seen it. So I'm pretty sure it's up there, and it's probably already in maybe 10,000, 5,000, because I mean it's just catchy. I guess a catchy beat, you know. And we're gonna end this segment with that song. But before we end the segment, if somebody wants to get a hold of Mia for an event anywhere, how can they get a hold of Mia for that event?
With Mia, you can get a hold of me directly with my phone number is 512-799-0115. Also, miamusictx@gmail.com. You can send me an email. You can send me a text. Call me up. I'm her dadager. So also, you can find all of her stuff. We have pretty much 4 different things that we use, which is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I forgot the other one.
Twitter.
Twitter, yeah. Oh, so it's yeah.
Twitter, Instagram,
Twitter,
Facebook.
YouTube. Yeah, exactly. So YouTube is where all of her videos are on. So this is actually her 6th music video, and right now I looked at the actual count, and she's at about 1,020,000 views total of all of her videos and everything. So we're very excited about that. She finally hit the 1,000,000 mark, and it's just, you know, pa adelante, you know.
Doing great. Now, if somebody wants to get her CD, her music, or merchandise, we see you got shirts and all that. How can they get that? If they can order it, or you know, at her events.
They can message us on our Facebook page or Instagram page, and we'll definitely get that all set up. We will be launching a website, I believe, it's right now it's tentatively set for September 1st. So you're gonna be able to get to know her as far as her biography, her music videos, her music, all of her merchandise. Everything's gonna be able to be purchased on that. So we finished designing that finally. I designed it last night. We finished it up. So it goes to the programming stage with my programmer, and then we'll finally, hopefully September 1st will be that. So we're going to be launching her website, and we're also going to be launching a brand new logo that has never been released.
Wow.
And I think everyone's going to really enjoy it, and they're going to all relate to it once they see that logo. I think that everybody's going to be really excited.
Well, when you get that, if you can, send it to our tech guy here, Mr. Mike right here, and we'll try to support all the artists, and we'll try to put the link on our website, and where it can go straight to her stuff. Now, Mia, I hate to ask you. I know you're tired, Mama, but you think you can give us a little piece of a song so people can hear you sing? Any song you want, Mama.
My latest single.
Huh?
I'll sing my latest single. Boom boom boom.
All right, she's gonna give us her latest single, Boom Boom Boom, and then we're gonna have the video right behind us right after she sings it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got Miss Mia Garcia from Austin, Texas, doing a cappella her latest single, Boom Boom Boom.
Sé que no tengo la edad para decirte quiero, pero escuchar tu voz es lo que yo espero. Cuando te acercas mucho me empiezan los nervios. Ay, chiquillo, estás en mis pensamientos. Triste es vivir si no estás aquí. Mi vida es gris si no estás junto a mí. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz.
Wow. Wow. Very beautiful. And once again, like I said, I want to thank you for coming out here. Thank you for Mr. Chris for taking the time.
Thank you for having us.
You know what? And we were talking a few minutes ago before we leave. Tomorrow we'll do breakfast. You know, and
thank you.
We'll all get together.
Thank you.
And we're gonna go, and I don't know if you got any CDs or shirts that maybe we can meet. We'll post it on our Facebook Live, everything, and maybe we can have some people meet us out there, and y'all can give us
That'd
some
be
shirts
awesome.
and CDs.
Yeah, a little meet and greet.
Little meet and greet. We'll do it at Tacos y Tortas Los Tres Vallejos, and we'll give you the address and we'll post it on there.
Great.
Mia, are you down for some breakfast tomorrow?
Yes.
They got some great menudo there. They got some barbacoa tacos, all that kind of stuff, so it's some good food. You think you can do that tomorrow?
Yes, it's gonna be our little brunch.
It'll be a little brunch. There you go. And we'll post it on Facebook. And maybe we can get some people that been listening and they want to follow, and then maybe they can meet us up there and we can give them a CD or a shirt or something like that. What do you think about that?
Absolutely. Sounds
all
great.
Right, well, we're going to do all the planning once we get here. And we'll let you know exactly what time we're going to be up there. Matter of fact, it's on the east side of this restaurant. It's on Federal Road. I-10 and Federal Road. That's where it's at. And we'll post the address and the pictures and all that. And it's a real good friend of ours that that owns a restaurant and is very
Great,
good
great.
food. You know, so with that being said, we're gonna end the night here with Miss Mia Garcia from Austin, Texas. Once again, thank you for coming out there.
Thank you.
Mr. George, you got anything before we?
Yeah, let me send a shout out to Cañonazo, which they're also from Austin.
There you go.
They're part of the team. Shout out to Tucson, Arizona. They're listening. And un saludo para Aguascalientes, que también nos están escuchando.
Wow.
You know Steve Rat Silvas. He
Yes, we
actually
do.
helped arrange Mia's version of Mama.
Wow.
Well, he's part of the team of the Cazadores.
Yes, I know. I think he gave me a sombrero once.
And Mia, do you want to say any shout outs before we leave?
Shout outs to everybody in Mexico. Saludos a todos en México, a todos en el Nuevo Laredo, a todos mis tíos, tías, primos y primas en Castillo. Shout outs to everybody in Cheto. Shout outs to everybody in Austin. Shout outs to everybody in San Antonio. And shout outs to everybody that's listening across the world.
There you go. And Dad, you got any shout outs before we leave?
I'd just like to, give a big thank you to my wife for putting up with us. But she's been, and not only did my wife, but my parents. My parents are a very, very big part of Mia music as well, whether they think so or not. But they take care of our little one. We have a 2.5-year-old that's actually probably starting to follow the footsteps of Mia. She's singing along and doing all of her music and everything, and gets all excited, starts dancing and everything. But every time we have an intensive time where we have to leave or go out or travel or do anything with Mia music, they make sure that Genesis is taken care of. So we're very grateful for them.
Wow. Well, once again, we want to thank you for coming out and hanging out here with us. I hope that you enjoyed it. Our doors will always be open.
Thank you.
Did you like the pizza?
You like the pizza?
Yes.
Yes. And anytime you want to come back, any music to send to us, we'll be glad to have you out here on the show. When you bring your next CD out, hey, we'll be glad to have you back here. And
we'll be back once Mia debuts her CD, hopefully before the end of the year.
There you go. We're looking forward to it. We got your recording here, all right?
Thank you.
Well, we're gonna end this segment with Boom 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 and the music video. Here we go, Miss Mia Garcia, out from Austin, Texas.
Sé que no tengo la edad para decir te quiero, pero escuchar tu voz es lo que yo espero. Cuando te acercas mucho me empiezan los nervios. Ay, chiquillo, estás en mis pensamientos. Triste es vivir si no estás aquí. Mi vida es gris si no estás junto a mí. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Mis amigas dicen que es un juego, pero me vuelvo loca cuando yo te veo. Escribo tu nombre en todos mis cuadernos. Ay, chiquillo, estás en mis pensamientos. Triste es vivir si no estás aquí. Mi vida es gris si no estás junto a mí. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Gracias por todos mis besos en la mañana, por toda sana, sana colita de rana. Hoy cumplo 5 años, te amo tanto, tu pedacito de pan tostado. Mamá, hoy me di cuenta que el amor se convierte en dolor. Y aunque ella no me quiera, tú me vas a querer. Hoy cumplo 15 años, te amo tanto. Gracias por ser mi amiga. Madre, eres toda mi vida, te amo con toda el alma. Mi regalo del cielo eres tú, tan hermosa. Que Dios te cuide y te bendiga siempre. Madre, te amo con toda la fuerza que hay en mi vida. Mi razón para luchar todos los días, desde lo más profundo de mi corazón. Gracias, tu pedacito de pan tostado. Mamá, encontré a la mujer que siempre vi a mi lado. Hoy me caso, pero nunca miré de tu lado. Aunque no duerma en casa, sé que me vas a dar tu bendición. Madre, eres toda mi vida, te amo con toda el alma. Mi regalo del cielo eres tú, tan hermosa. Que Dios te cuide y te bendiga siempre. Madre, te amo con toda la fuerza que hay en mi vida. Mi razón para luchar todos los días, desde lo más profundo de mi corazón. Gracias, tu pedacito de pan tostado. Mamá,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy once again, DJ Fluffy, and you are hearing Miss Mia Garcia in the background singing Mama. And we just had a great interview with Mia here, and we want to say thank you everybody for listening tonight. This is going to be the end of the show tonight, and we want to remind you, please come out there and show support to H-Town, H-Town Smokers, where they present Nick Guerra, hosted by Juan Villarreal at the Comedy Central. It's going to be a good event. Go out there, and I still got some free tickets. I got 4 pairs of tickets that Miss Alberta from Best Bond gave us the tickets to give out to our audience. If you don't want to call in, message us, send us a message, give us your name, tell us you want to go to the comedy show, and we'll give them to you. All right? And
I know you're watching because we're watching Facebook.
that's right. We know y'all watching. We're watching our Facebook page, but number to call in 832-910-7727.
Hasta de Aguas Calientes.
There you go, Agua Calientes. But we want to thank everybody that came out. The Goods are still here in the studio. They're still having a little good time back in the back. You can hear them in the background. Celebrating their birthday still.
Happy birthday, AK Lalo.
AK Lalo, there you go. But with that being said, we want to thank all the sponsors, Alberta, Best Bill Bond, Mr. George Gonzalez, Parties for You, and Casados Tequila. We want to thank all of y'all, and that's going to be the end of the night show. Once again, I also want to thank my team, because without my team, I would not be able to do this. Our light jockey Mike, our tech, our producer, and DJ Jimmy Ray out there in the back. You know, let's give them a round of applause. These guys are awesome. Eric, somebody said earlier about we know it's all about Fluffy, but you know, I'm just a name. These are the guys that really do all the work, and they're just, without them, I could not do this. And I'm gonna tell you what, without these guys right here, I would have never won the 3 awards that I won at in San Antonio, but because I have a great team behind me, that helped me do what I love to do. I don't think without these guys I would not be who I am, DJ Fluffy, and doing what I'm doing. All right, so Mike and Jimmy, thank you very much. Appreciate what y'all do, and of course our sponsor. Without him backing us up and giving us a hard time, he's sometimes a pain in the ass. I hate to say that, but he is sometimes,
Well, but y'all deserve it sometimes. But you know what?
But we love you, George. We love you.
But at the end of the day, thank you very much. On
Yes.
behalf of Cazadores, we're very happy with the team I have, everything y'all do, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, we sure do. And we want to thank our sponsor. Like I said, Ben Price, Cazadores Tequilas. I know Ben always listening to us. He's always on there and always liking our pages. And, I got to thank our security guard, Mr. DJ Jimmy Ray. Awesome DJ. Like I said, I got a great team. And I will put any DJ that's out there against this man right here. And I have done this before, and I'm going to do it again right here live. I have said I will put this man against anybody that's out there that wants to come against the guy, and I will put $1,000 on my boy Jimmy Ray. That's how confident I am of this guy. So great guy, one of the best DJs here in Houston, and he can handle anything. He looks like a Mexican, but he's not. He's actually a Filipino. He's Chino. He's Thailand. He's from Thailand. So yes, only guy that I know that can eat 12 eggs when we go to IHOP.
Chino, a.k.a. Latino.
That's right. But thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Mike. And thanks to the boss lady for letting us do this, what we do. That's another key person right there. And, of course, my wife, Mickey D. We got a great team. There you go. Quiet, Michelle. With that being said, we're going to end the show. We'll see you again next Friday. Johnny Lasso who you got coming in, Mr. Johnny Lasso? Shay Reyna in the studio next Friday, co-host. And who's calling in? Savannah Motion will be calling in on the show, so tune in next Friday. And I got a big surprise for next Friday. It was just confirmed of the artist coming in. I'll announce it. I'll have to double confirm it, but it's going to be a great show if everything comes through. I'm going to have to double confirm this one because I don't want to announce it and then they cancel at the last minute. But if it happens, it's going to be an awesome show. And I'll let y'all know. Follow me on Facebook. Follow my feeds. Follow us on scpradio.com. And you'll get all the information. All right? With that being said, thank you very much. We want to thank everybody here. Good night.
Good job.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on spacecadetpro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.